Beef, why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. I appreciate you joining us here on MME Live. We're back. We're talking about Quantumania, King. I know there's a new trailer out yesterday. Hope everyone's having a great night. We have Devin here. We got Justin, George, Himmy, hi.
Oh my goodness,
man. I've had a slight, not like writer's block, but like creative block. I'm like, man, I want to stream, but I don't know what to stream about. So yeah, we have some articles. I think the Quantumania trailer was so good that it gives a little bit of conversation there. King is bringing it. I think Kang was definitely the standout of the last trailer. I don't know if Justin saw it, but Devin, George, did you see the last Quantumania trailer?
Yeah, we did a stream on it on Aaron's channel, me, him, and Blind Braille. And we enjoyed it. We thought it was really good. And Kang, oh my goodness, Kang, I think is gonna. This might be a hot take, right? I think Kang's gonna be a bigger threat than Thanos.
Well, I hope so. Justin, I don't know if you got a chance to see it.
I got to see a trailer. I don't know if it's the trailer that Devin and George are talking about, but from what I've seen of it, like the marketing team has made an effort to really sell this movie, and I think it's going to work.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Oh, Anthony has popped in. Hey, Anthony.
What up, Anthony?
This is one of the reasons that I'm so hyped for this movie is this actor. What's this actor's name again?
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. He's in also Creed 3 coming out. And there's another movie that I just watched, Top Gun Maverick, finally on my Paramount Plus subscription. And there's like another movie that he's in that's not like Top Gun, but they're fighter pilots. Okay. It's got the one guy from
Devotion, I believe.
I forget what it's called. It looks decent. I might give it a watch. Did you see it, Devin?
I haven't seen it, no, but I want to.
Okay, cool.
I'm curious. What did you think of Maverick?
Oh, I thought it was great. I think some of the 80s soundtrack stuff was a little cheesy to bring back, but I also understand it really did get you in the feels too, though. But the story was great.
The Val Kilmer stuff in the feels?
The Val Kilmer stuff was really good. I don't necessarily think it was completely realistic. Like, I don't know if a real fighter pilot could have done what they did.
Yeah, I don't think that movie was really striving for realism.
No, I
don't think the first one was either.
No. But I do think like the storyline that being replaced by drones or computer generated, that's a real issue that they would have. But then what they're able to accomplish in flying that close to the ground is just like
no,
it was very thrilling.
You could do that.
You think, Anthony? Okay.
They did it in the movie, and what you see is what's on camera.
Yeah, but there's cuts in the movie. It's not like
Sure. Some is practical, some is CG.
Yeah. So I'm not sure about that. Oh, Amazing Lovecraft Country.
I love. I wish it got.
Yeah, he was great in that too. I mean that show, it was a good show, but man, it was kind of weird at times. Like I can understand why they didn't renew it, but I really wish they had.
Hey Axel, how's it going? So the main topic that I had was this article that says, and this is from Marvel Direct.
Is it clickbait?
No, I don't know yet. They say it's setting up like a Civil War type event, but after King's involvement with Ant-Man, that it could create some strife between the superheroes, the Avengers again, put them on different sides of an issue. I would like that. That's one of the best parts of the MCU was the Civil War part, you know. Let me see.
Well, the interesting thing is, like, up until now, all of the Marvel characters have kind of been off in their own world, doing their own thing.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen like the Avengers haven't been together. We don't even know what the makeup of the Avengers actually is right now, because you know, a few are dead or off world or doing all sorts of other things. And you know, we talk about the Young Avengers, but that's not an official thing yet. Those characters have barely even been introduced. So we don't even know what like the actual Avengers looks like right now, let alone what kind of conflicts they may have in a crossover event.
Yeah, one is a psychopath, which she's coming back in the future. Sam and Bucky is doing their own thing. One is going to be in the Thunderbolts. One is going to be in the Captain America movie with with Ross as the president, which is crazy. And who's missing? Hawkeye's with Kate Bishop. What else? Who's missing? Like, Vision, White Vision. He needs to get his mind.
Yeah, we haven't seen or heard of him since WandaVision.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing. Maybe Nick Fury get in touch with him, but they've just been doing their own thing, the Avengers, ever since Endgame.
I think if this is accurate, that it would be a good way to bring everything together again for like, okay, this issue is going to cause different opinions on the Avengers and bring them together. Just like you said, everyone's doing their own thing right now. This is really going to get everyone's voice in on it and create good content. I hope this is accurate.
Yeah, that's true. What I was just saying in the chat, like Bucky's gonna assemble the new Avengers, so like in the new Captain America movie, so makes sense.
Oh, did you see RJ at Raw?
Oh, I saw that picture yesterday.
Oh, wrestling fans, I hear are pretty aggravated about
Vince
McMahon.
Yeah, the company canceled. Yeah.
Are you a wrestling fan, Justin?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm
Vince
aware
McMahon,
of it, but I know
Vince,
who he is. But like,
I don't even know if these controversies are real or if they're scripted stuff. I don't know. Is it actually he's really done some shady shit, or is it part of his character? I don't know. That's why I'm confused.
Who, Vince?
Oh, he's shady. Vince is legitimately shady.
It's not just his character that he plays.
No.
I mean, it's sort of an exaggerated version of yourself, probably much like the whole WWE and everyone's personalities and characters. There's quite a bit of that person in them, but it's an exaggerated version of them, or at least the not so great aspects, the more showman shit. I don't know. It's a character, but it's a big part of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. I like the video games and I like the supplemental stuff for wrestling. Please, if you're just getting here, thumbs up the video to help support the channel and this live stream. Okay, so let's see what the producer's talking about here. Marvel producer Steven Broussard recently compared Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania to 2016's Captain America: Civil War ahead of the Ant-Man prequel's release. Ant-Man 3 will be the first movie of the MCU's Phase 5 slate, giving Scott Lang his third solo movie as he comes face to face with multiverse saga big bad King the Conqueror. This will make the Ant-Man franchise the 5th in the MCU to become at least a trilogy, and considering that it serves as a direct setup to 2025's Avengers: The King Dynasty, its impact could be as big as any in the MCU's upcoming set of movies. As fans have seen in the MCU's 4 other third movies from solo franchises, the stakes are usually raised to insanely high levels. Iron Man 3 saw Tony Stark end his time as a superhero for a while, and later Thor Ragnarok saw the destruction of Asgard as the God of Thunder defeated Hela before Thanos started his reign of terror. Now, thanks to Ant-Man 3's recent press release, one of Marvel's top producers teased that this new movie could be as impactful as another movie from Phase 3 that also starred the shrinking Avenger. All right, let's get to the quote here. One of the core beliefs that was highlighted in the Marvel Studios is just to go back to character, with this movie largely focusing on a father and his daughter reconnecting, even with everything happening in Quantum Realm.
Well, he lost 5 years of his life.
Yes.
And that is, I mean, I'm not a father. In the future I will, but as that's tough to lose. That is very tough to lose your daughter in those 5 years. You're gone.
And I'm ready for Ant-Man to have a really good movie. This one looks like it's it.
Yeah, that's the thing that struck me about it. Like, I like the first one too, but this one seems like way more epic, and it looks awesome. And the other ones looked cool, but this one looks like it's on par with like the previous Avengers releases.
Yeah. And you kind of forget how pivotal Ant-Man was to the previous phase too. Like, he came back, and he's the catalyst for what happened in Endgame. Him coming back is the only thing that changed, you know?
Yeah.
But the movie itself, the second Ant-Man movie, didn't seem that impactful, but it actually was. But this
was the post-credit scene, and that's it.
Yeah. So you're right. The post-credit scene. Maybe if it was more ingrained in the actual context of the film and not just the post-credit scene. What was this? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I love the trailer.
I thought it was cool, but I know people didn't like MODOK, which is like, I mean,
I'm just not a fan of the character. I'm not opposed to it. I don't know why everyone likes MODOK. I just never liked the character that much. It just looks strange to me. It's a hard thing to. It seems like a character James Gunn would like to, develop, like a weirder character.
Did you watch the MODOK show on Hulu?
No, I did not. I just never been intrigued by the character. I always think it looks silly.
I keep forgetting that happened. Like, that was a show.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Like, Patton Oswalt, seemed like MODOK to me. And it was one of those characters where I think it kind of lands better as like a parody, which that show was. That was like a parody of like the Marvel universe, more so than something to be taken seriously. Like, it does look a little weird in that trailer. He looks a little weird. I don't know how you could make a giant head not look weird, but I understand people's hesitation with it.
I like Mass Vigilante, and yes, I apologize, no mailbag, because honestly, I didn't know if I was going to stream tonight. I just compare it to like writer's block. I'm like, oh, what am I to talk about? I want to talk to people. I just don't know what to talk about tonight. So this Quantumania got me back online tonight, and I didn't prepare. I really just 20 minutes, set up a stream, got some articles, and I didn't have time for the mailbag. It'll be back tomorrow. But I like this comment, Mass Vigilante. Thor became serious, then comedic, but Ant-Man did the complete opposite. He was more comedic, and now he's become more serious. Like, this really seems like it's also going to challenge Paul Rudd's acting, for the seriousness of this movie. Like, I'm sure in this career he's done serious work too, but we know the usual roles he does. Yeah.
Funny characters.
But we're going to get to see a different side of him. I love the trailer. Jonathan Majors, it's going to be hard to top Thanos, but the reason I think it's also possible is Jonathan Majors' acting ability, and plus that even though there's CG compliments, it's more live action
He's a human.
performance than Thanos was. Even though Thanos was based on a live action performance, it was CG, and you still saw it shine through the CGI because there's I forget the actor's name, facial expression, Josh Brolin in it. But this is more live action, so I'm hoping everything is in there. The pieces are in place for a great performance and a great big bad. I don't know if he's got the reach of Thanos though. Like even though Thanos wasn't a well-known villain, he was still known. Whereas I think King the Conqueror is not really known that much. Is my
I don't know Thanos. I don't know Kang that well at all, really. Like what exactly makes Kang like a threat? Like what is this character all about?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have to rewatch Loki, and then maybe I'll watch. There's probably some great YouTube videos on
videos
King
that explain who's King the Conqueror, how he became Kang.
I mean, I know that it's like a descendant of Reed Richards, and he's like a time traveler, but like I don't know any. Like I read the original Secret Wars, and he's like running around with a pistol or something. I'm like, all right, this guy doesn't really seem like a threat. He's just a dude with a pistol, but I don't know anything else about him. So,
wow, Axel, you're saying the only good thing in the trailer was Kang? I think there was a lot of great stuff in there. Like the special effects look like they're also, Axel, if I send you a link, you got to behave, man. I don't like what happened. That you cannot tell other members. You're a good dude, but you cannot say shut the F up on my panel again. No one's going to say that except me if I need to. I hate saying that. I know you were just kidding around, but all right. We'll bring you in. Try to be positive here.
Kang can travel through time freely and manipulate it with advanced technology. Okay.
Okay, let me see here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sending you a link. Let's have a nice discussion, even though you don't like the trailer.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's like he's asking for a link when we're talking about Marvel.
And he said he didn't like it. Okay, well, we'll see what he has to say. But I completely disagree with you, Axel. I thought the special effects look like they upped the ante after some of the movies that were put in the volume for the pandemic, like
way
Thor.
Better than what we've gotten like the last few movies.
Yeah.
I saw people on Twitter complain that can they shoot in the quantum realm in real location? I was like, show me in the map where's the quantum realm.
Where's the quantum realm?
Where is it? Like where is
Axel,
it?
how's it going, bro?
Exist.
How's it going? So you were
kind of right, just playing a bit of The Last of Us.
Oh, you're getting ready for the show?
Yeah, I might watch the show. I just need something to watch. That's all.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna do a watch party. I love HBO Sunday nights. I love when they have an HBO show, especially when it's a decent time because
I believe the first episode's an hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta set up that.
Wait, the episode's only 25 minutes? Oh.
No, hour and 25 minutes, something like that.
Oh, damn, that's pretty long.
Okay,
it's like a mini movie.
I mean, I like the long ones, but yeah.
Yeah. But I love HBO's on Sunday night when they have a quality show where I can watch it and talk to friends and discuss. So I'm definitely, if it's Sunday night, I'm going to set up a member stream with that. RJ says Kang controls time and can change history and existence. He wants control over the timelines and multiverse. Some versions of Kang are super evil and want to commit genocide to purify time. Ooh.
The only thing I am interested is like Kang and like Ant-Man's that he might make a deal with Kang.
Yeah, that would go
that sort of stuff. I mean,
yeah, that would go along with
when Spider-Man. Made a deal with Mephisto in the comics.
Yeah, that is interesting, Axel, because if that is accurate, that could create the Civil War type event. You made what deal with Kang? Some of the Avengers might get really pissed off.
He's probably making a deal that he wants to relive the 5 years that he missed his daughter.
Well, that's
and
alluded
stuff.
to in the trailer. Like he missed out on those years and he wants them
Mhm.
back.
Yeah.
That's selfish then.
And Kang
Right
is
now,
the
the
only
only
one that could give it to him.
the only
And
I
it's
think-
also kind of like when, you know, the Flash caused Flashpoint, you know, he fucked up time.
Go ahead, Devin.
Yeah.
it was just I was just thinking like the only person who even knows who Kang is right now is like Loki, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's really the only one that knows what
But-
any of this is all about.
but
So this is
remember,
going to
no-
be
And also
up?
the female Loki.
well Loki's, I guess. The
Well,
Loki's
Loki-
no.
I mean,
Well,
they
remember-
low-key know her. So.
Nobody knows that the Loki from 2012 is somewhere in the multiverse.
Yeah, nobody even knows
Yeah,
that
they
dude
don't-
is still alive.
Okay, yeah, good point, actually.
Yeah, that timeline got erased. The 2020
That's-
timeline. that
That's the
timeline got
crazy
erased.
part. Like when I was saying that like none of the characters have gotten together, like they've all been on their own thing. A lot has happened. A lot has happened, and none of it has
Yeah.
really come together in
Think-
any
think
meaningful
about it.
way.
The two characters so far that have had a multiverse experience were Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, and no one remembers who's behind the mask of Spider-Man. He's focused on his own thing, and Doctor Strange is now going to be taking care of incursions with Clea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran off into space. I guess you could say Shang-Chi also had an encounter because he had to go to that other dimension to fight that dragon or whatever. But I mean, we don't know what that'll
yeah.
manifest in.
Well, little movie purposes, I'm curious. How are they going to handle Ant-Man's powers? Quantum Realm seems trippy, so the sense of scale is going to be interesting to watch. Ant-Man going big or small works when we know the environment. Yeah, that is going to be interesting to see how they handle that in the Quantum Realm.
Kang will know every move of Antman because he's from the future. He already probably met this version of Antman already. But his
No,
other
I just want
versions
the
of Kang.
MCU like to take risks.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Because, you know, they play it too safe and all.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'm
This might be
sorry.
that. This might be this might be that risk. Hopefully,
Sean, you will never see the Inhumans in the MCU. That franchise is dead forever.
Yeah, Kevin
I
Feige
just-
hates them.
Yeah, he don't hate them. He just promoted fuck that franchise up that they can't even use them.
wow.
Well, I mean, they did bring Black Bolt into a cameo role in Doctor Strange. So
Yeah,
I don't think it's dead.
Like, what's his name? Blackagar Boltagon.
Blackagar Boltagon.
I have to say,
name.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but please, your likes support the channel. I mean, I ask, and we have like 7 likes, and we're 32 people watching. So really, I don't know what I'm doing wrong lately. People do not want to engage with the like button, but please, I encourage you. It helps the show. It helps us keep doing this daily. So I don't want to pressure you into it, but I don't
Hit the
understand.
like button,
I don't
please.
understand. Like my likes have gone way down. The only time I get, when I get, the really time I get likes easy is when I talk about everything that drives everyone crazy on my channel.
Yeah, don't bring it up.
I get like
Holy crap,
60
we cannot.
likes. I get like 60 likes for that. But when I talk about Quantumania and people are like, Max, don't talk about the certain usual subject, I get 7 likes. Oh, thank God. 16. Like I thought we had 7 people on the panel and we only had 7 likes. Oh my God. Thank you. I appreciate. I hate to listen. YouTubers hate doing that, but I don't know. What else? It's part of us that we don't like to engage with someone until we're emotionally started to do it. I don't know what what I mean. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's all of us do it. I try to like everything, honestly. Okay, so I apologize to interrupt. Let's get back to this this producer.
Of course.
What he says, one of our philosophies that we've always applied at the studio is just go back to character, to the root in character, and then science fiction. Oh, we're getting some
Yo,
feedback.
whose audio is that?
George.
Oh, okay. All right. Root it in character, and then in the science fiction, the world building is fun, but ultimately it's window dressing to the characters who are on this journey. I think as long as we never forget that this is a story about a father and his daughter reconnecting, which essentially is what this film is, then the headiness of the multiverse and the headiness of the quantum realm sorts itself out, because you only need to understand that it's a father and daughter story. I like that. You know, there's the other stuff there that people, the fantastical and this big stuff, epic event, but it has to be grounded in something easy to dive into, a father and daughter reconnecting story. I understand that. I just hope that other stuff is there too, though. You know, I want that other stuff there. We talk about movies like Captain America, The Winter Soldier, in which you saw the fall of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it felt like the entirety of the MCU turned on that. Captain America Civil War was another film where you saw heroes divided and in camps and battle lines being drawn. It really felt like the future of the MCU was going to be defined by the actions of that film. Yes, that is, I think, what we've been missing from the last. Before we get further, how does that grab you, Devin, and the rest of the panel? That's, I think, what we've been missing with some of the last phase. Not that it was bad. It's just we want to feel like everything could be impacted by the events of a film. We want it significant, to have high stakes, you know?
Yeah, they kind of reset it in phase 4 to where like all of those movies were, you know, kind of standalone movies where people were doing their own thing. But, you know, those movies he mentions before up there with Winter Soldier and especially with Civil War, those were crossover movies, especially Civil War. And the events had huge impacts and ramifications. And that's really like, especially for me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, Winter Soldier was the first movie where I was like, oh shit, like this is, you know, post the Avengers, like this is real. Like there's the world is continuing, these characters are intermingling, stuff's happening, like shields falling. What's it gonna look like now without, you know, a shield? You know, what's it gonna look like with Bucky, you know, around? You know, he seems to remember who he is at the end of that movie, but he wanders off somewhere. So how is that going to develop? Like there was a lot more that was kind of, you know, blossoming out from what they had created earlier. And it sounds like if that's what they want to do with this, that all of the frustration that people were having with phase 4, feeling listless and whatnot, you know, it might start giving some definition to all of those earlier movies. Maybe we'll start looking at the earlier movies with a little bit more clarity.
Axel, does this sound good to you based on your criticisms that you feel like very samey and not, you know,
Yeah,
high
I
stakes?
can understand where people come from. Like in the world of the MCU, like I don't know why, but like I feel like some of the heroes should not be seen as heroes since some of them do like a lot of damage. I know that the Hulk and shit like fucking hated and stuff, or sort of hated. I don't know about if She-Hulk changed that, but like I feel like sometimes, like when they cause a lot of damage, you know, there should be a group of people, of haters that need to be shown. You know, that's just me.
Okay. Anthony?
I agree with him. I want to see like more action and like more events film that is connected to each other.
Yeah,
like that.
We've been missing. How long has it been since the last Avengers movie? It's been a while now.
4 years
2019.
now. It's gonna be
2019. It's 4 years already.
So we really want to feel that build up to an Avengers style type event, not just Avengers characters in the film as cameos. You know, really a build up that's impactful. George, what do you think? Is this everything you want to hear?
Yeah, I think it's about time we get some connectivity because, you know, like the multiverse stuff that we've gotten so far, it's like it doesn't feel as connected. It's like Loki, No Way Home, and Multiverse of Madness. Like, don't get me wrong, I love those, but it feels like while those were key multiverse things, it's like there's really hasn't been anything else. So I'm glad that we're getting a start. And like they've been using, like I've seen some of the marketing starting to use the term new dynasty. So obviously this is definitely important to Avengers Kang Dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't wait for it. And you know, I think like the using a character that's been seen as lighthearted up until this point, I think is a good way to establish that things are going in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was one of the things about Winter Soldier, the more serious tone and shift signaled a change, and I think Ant-Man 3 is going to be that.
Brucifer, yes, thank you, George. Brucifer, I actually kind of have a hot take on this. Angela Bassett's amazing. and I thought she was going to be the best part of Wakanda Forever, and I was let down by her character arc, not necessarily her acting ability, but just what they did with her character. I don't know who else was nominated from Wakanda Forever for Best Supporting. Well, I guess Shuri is actually the main character, right?
Yes.
So,
Angela Bassett's performance was amazing, though. Like, I could totally see her winning a Golden Globe for that role.
Okay. Good,
yeah, I can see why. I mean, it's the first time that Marvel actor win that in history, and it's kind of funny how the Batman.
I have to rewatch it when it comes out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's
I do actively want to give films another shot. Not like it needs to meet my standards or anything, but sometimes you see it and you don't enjoy it or you're not in the right mindset, and then when you see it a second time, it's not that something changes, but all your expectations are different. You go in with expectations, you see it a second time, and you're like, you already know what you're getting, and you could focus on things. It doesn't always happen that it changes your view, but sometimes it helps get more enjoyment out of things, stomping down your expectations and just taking it in what it is,
Or it helps you realize that something really sucks.
Well, I'll wait till you could see Avatar 2 again.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one, but if I do, I'll make sure it's not in 4XD.
I have to hold my breath under the way of water, underwater, to talk with the whales. MODOK is the only dude I'd let. Wow.
Oh my God, Isaac.
Oh my goodness.
Little movie. I think that's because she's a main actress, right? I don't think she's a supporting.
She was the main actress. She was not the supporting. Yeah.
So
if she was a supporting actress,
I really was disappointed with some of the things that happened to Angela Bassett's character in that movie. Like after,
like what though? Like what? It's like it seemed to me like her arc was understandable.
What did she do with the? I'm trying to think about her actions after she was in place for a little bit. She the Dora Milaje and stuff, that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she basically tried to kind of close Wakanda up a little bit. After,
yeah, I didn't like the things she did. Like, I was like, what? I guess she was grieving.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even highlighting that, Isaac. That's not it. She deserves a lot of recognition for her whole career. It's just like this specific performance. I'm again, it's not her specifically. It's that the characters, the choices that her character made, what she did with the Dora Milaje was bullshit.
I guess when she fired, what's her name?
Okoye.
When she fired Okoye, did you not? I mean, that was the most powerful scene in the movie, I think. Like her performance in that moment, that whole monologue, and Okoye's response, even she was great in it too. Like it was a really impactful scene. Like,
and what sucks is they never got closure. Like,
yeah, and they never really got that closure. Like to me, like that is like the moment when she is like, what more can I give, and all of that. Like that was like what I recognize that as like, okay, she's definitely gonna at least be nominated for.
And she reverted some of T'Challa's decisions, didn't she? Like change his decisions on being.
I mean, she's the queen. She could do that.
Yes. For acting, not with the character. Fair, Mr. Brunswick.
Yes,
and I'm here to enjoy stuff. Even if I don't like stuff, I want to enjoy it. Like, I don't think Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was bad. I just don't think it was great. But I want to rewatch it. I really want to rewatch it, for sure. And I liked Alicia Wright's performance. Her emotional beat.
Letitia.
Oh, what did I say?
It's Letitia Wright.
Okay, sorry. I like her performance when she's being very emotional, but her action sequences that should be a selling point for this movie. She is the next Black Panther. Were kind of a letdown. All the action sequences with her. The best part of this for me was where she's dealing with T'Challa's loss. And even though towards the end of the film, those final scenes with her were amazing.
Yeah.
But the action sequences were severely a letdown. Again, you know, the first Black Panther, once they get into the suit, the main thing, the best action sequences for me and the first one were with Killmonger, T'Challa outside of their suits and really acting off of each other and the real physicality of, you know, less CGI.
Yeah,
Once
I really enjoyed the fight scene between her and Namor. Like that was brutal. That was as brutal as like Spider-Man fighting Green Goblin and No Way Home. Like it was just you could just hear the punches, like the freaking, you know, like and she got stabbed, which I was surprised. I was like, oh damn.
Well, this is also coming to Disney Plus soon, right?
February 1.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's got to
The first of next month.
Was Letitia Wright nominated for lead? I think that
No.
Michelle Yeoh won, but I don't know if
Yeah,
she
Michelle Yeoh won. Yeah,
and she should have. Like
was
I loved Everything Everywhere All at Once, but I didn't know if Letitia Wright would have been nominated in that category.
Yeah, Namor was goated, but I think one of
I just wish he had a trident. That's all.
I think one of the things that the director is not as good as with is big, you know, special effects. Ryan Coogler, big special effects, or big immersive environments, and CG. Some of it lacking in some direction there.
I don't entirely agree with that. I agree with it in the sense
it's not
that
bad, but I think it could be better. Like that's a hard thing to master is directing.
I don't, but I think that like his movies would probably be better served if they steered away from like those third act problems that both Black Panther's movies have, where it had the weird civil war in the first movie, and then like the two CGI Black Panthers fighting each other, which looked awful.
That was bad.
And then like in the second in Wakanda Forever, it was kind of the same. It was like a nonsensical war in the middle of the water that I don't know why. And then like the Namor and Shuri's fight was much better than Killmonger and T'Challa, but it still wasn't like there was nothing really like wow. There was no wow factor in the fight really. So it was like, just
oh wow.
Yeah, like, so I feel like there should be a different direction. Like that's what I liked about Civil War. Like Civil War didn't have a big bombastic third act. Civil War actually contracted in its third act. It very narrowly focused on.
That's true. I like it.
Yeah, like
and also like when I go in there on the boat, all I kept thinking was, "I'm on a boat, motherfucker! Don't you I'm on a boat." Yeah.
I think it has the opposite problems of a Zack Snyder film. I mentioned Zack Snyder. Where the action's a little bit lacking.
You're just fishing for likes now.
Oh no! Now the freaking haters.
No, Zack Snyder. I love Zack Snyder, but some of the stuff he's not as great as is the really emotional character beats. Where I think Ryan Coogler does better with that.
Oh,
and it kind of falls apart with the action and the. Yeah.
We're gonna get so many haters.
You might be jealous. I had Zack Snyder in my chat in my stream earlier today.
I am jealous that he asked you to
he's gonna direct a Spider-Man movie. He said.
Oh, wow.
And Henry Cavill's gonna play a Spider-Man.
You know, Henry Cavill kind of looks like the Spider-Man from the '90s cartoon.
Because Henry Cavill was also in my chat. I had him, Kevin Feige, Sam Raimi, Robert Pattinson at the end.
Oh, that's great, man.
And James Gunn. I had James Gunn as well.
James Gunn could get lost. No, I'm just kidding.
James Gunn and Kevin Feige are about to duke it out in my chat.
I got this the other day.
Nice.
That's cool.
And I also got this.
Hey, so the narrative about you not liking Marvel is false.
What? No, I don't like the Marvel movies.
He
I
has
don't like the Marvel movies. I got Venom.
Okay.
Venom.
You got a lot of figures.
Iron Man.
Do you ever do stop motion with your action figures?
Nah, that looks way too hard. Yeah, and I got Sentry. Look at that. Pretty cool, right?
Sentry.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, okay, the next Henry Cavill character. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Imagine.
All right.
Well, what is next in the article?
We really like the idea of making this Antman film as important and integral to MCU going forward. Peyton Reed, the director, the Antman movies have always been about family. Quantumania, we're deepening and complicating the family dynamic while painting on a much larger canvas. We dipped our toe in the quantum realm in the first couple of movies, and this time we wanted to give the movie an entirely different look. It's an epic experience. I also like what's the who plays Ant-Man's father?
Father.
In the movies, the famous actor Michael Douglas.
He's not his father.
Oh, you're muted,
Devin,
Devin.
you muted. You muted.
Oh no,
That's
not
the
his father.
Wasp.
Not his father. I'm sorry, the Wasp
That's the
father.
Wasp's
I
father.
told you it's been a while since I watched. Yes, I apologize. No,
Hello,
he's not
I
the
am
father.
Michael Douglas.
Yes. We still can't hear you. I would actually kind of like Michael Douglas's character to even move over to some of the Avengers films to help out there too. I think he's a great point.
Actually, he appeared in Endgame. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but he did that.
He did as a
he appeared in
flashback,
Funeral.
like as a flashback.
In the
No, and he
As
was
a-
at the funeral.
And the
Yeah.
funeral, all this shit.
Oh,
Oh no.
Flash the Islander was also in my chat.
Cool.
Are you gonna kick some?
Oh,
butt,
we lost Devin. Oh no.
I
Okay.
think he's coming back.
Pat? Hi. My goodness.
What's that? Oh, here he is.
I love that.
All right, how's this?
Yeah,
That's
we can
so
hear you
cool.
good.
Cool.
Yeah, I made a mistake. It's not his father. It's the Wasp father. I screwed that up. But I like his
I
character.
knew what you meant.
Yeah, I like his character where I would like to kind of see him interact with some of the Avengers films too. I think he's a strong character. In some the stronger parts of those first two Ant-Man movies was his character. I love Michael Douglas.
Douglas.
Fun fact, Michael Douglas produced John Woo's Face Off. I didn't know that.
I don't know what that is.
No, I don't know. I don't have any kids that I know of. Flats, the founder. No, I'm not your father. Okay. But that long show is needed. Oh yeah, Wongers.
I don't get it. What's the hype about Wong? Like,
Everyone just likes Wong.
He's a fan.
I think he's a player. I think he's a player.
And then
I don't get the
people-
hype. I really
And then people make memes about his character and then just go viral on the internet.
All
Max,
right.
can you confirm what Isaac just said?
No, I wouldn't adopt you. You call me Tubby. No, I don't need a harassment from my adopted kid.
Damn.
So that's the Quantumania hype. I think it's real. I'll
Are
be
you a
honest
maniac?
with you, not to go negative, but I'm really hyped for this, and I got nothing on the radar from Shazam 2. And it's coming out the same time. It's just like, okay.
Yeah, like ever since Zachary Levi made that Instagram live, I kind of lost hype with all this. Like, yeah.
No, it's just I'm not. I mean, maybe they come up with a fire trailer that really looks like Helen Mirren looks like a badass. Maybe
She said at the end of the month for a trailer.
Okay, but I just thought I think people
Is it
don't
the
like.
same week or around the
It's
same?
close. It's close.
It's in March.
Oh, okay. So I understand you want to start promoting after Quantumania kind of brings it then. So that's good. It's a distance from Quantumania. But if it's a very epic film that could eventually carry over a little bit to Shazam 2. Just not feeling it just because, it's weird because I don't want to
So now we know why Max wanted to do a stream over Quantumania, so that he could use it as a way to segue into his disinterest in the DC films.
No, it's weird. It's because of all the negativity online that you can't even be critical without being seen as a hater. Like, I would love Shazam 2 to like blow it away and be like, wow, you really got to see this. But I also
were you blown away by Shazam 1?
No, I wasn't. Okay. But I was like, I wanted to support the whole DC universe, so I went and saw it. I thought it was fun enough, and I thought it could lead somewhere exciting. The promise of Black Adam, just like I went to see Green Lantern back in the day, and I was hoping they'd get to Sinestro, and they did a teaser at the end, and we got a fart cloud for the villain. So I supported every movie for the whole, but it's just, I gotta be real, it's just not there for me, and I don't hear the excitement. I know people, hey, be nice to to Shazam 2, but are you excited about it? Probably not. Who's here excited about Shazam 2 right now?
I was never excited about it.
Yeah.
I
don't.
Bit of hype, like recently, I just don't really care.
Blue
I
Jay
mean, I will go
$1.99.
see it.
Thank you, Blue Jay. Just saw Avatar 2 last night. It was all right. What? No, don't join Devin and the hater.
He's giving it much more praise than I did.
Oh man.
I mean, I love the first Shazam movie, but like, I will see the second one.
I think
there
we're
haven't
kidding
been
ourselves.
anything ever since the first
I'm
ever
so
since the first
excited for
teaser.
it.
I would be surprised if it gets good box office. Like, I think it's gonna be a disaster at the box office based on.
I don't think it'll do well at the box office.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna
There's
be
so many
horrifying.
movies coming out. There's so many movies coming out in March. You got
Well,
Creed.
Max,
you got
Max.
got John Wick. You got
Shazam,
Oh no,
you
you
got
didn't!
other movies.
Stop it! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Hey Isaac, you here for Helen Mirren?
Isaac,
What up? Wait, what did he say, Max?
You here for Helen Mirren and Shazam 2? Are you got that hype for Shazam 2?
I wouldn't say hype, but I am excited for it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like I don't know, like hype as like I am for Antman, but I am like excited and I do want to go day one.
Yeah.
Isaac, you missed Zack Snyder in my chat earlier.
What did he tell you?
He said he's gonna direct a Spider-Man movie starring Henry Cavill as Spider-Man.
He does look. Henry Cavill does look like the Spider-Man from the '90s cartoon.
I don't know.
Isaac,
I had a lot of famous people apparently.
We do need a buff Spider-Man.
I will tell you this, Isaac. A couple of nights ago, for the very first time, I did watch Morbius.
Let's go. W.
Oh yeah. Also, I went to a Lego store recently to have a look around. This is Morbius Lego set. He has a fucking car.
What?
It's the Morbin vehicle
from the movie.
Like a Honda Civic or
No,
something?
it's not from the movie. It's I'll get an image up.
He did drive a car in the post credit.
I will have to say, when I was looking
yeah, that is
forward
true.
the Morbius trailer,
That
I was
horrible post-credit
more hyped
scene.
for that than Shazam 2.
You were more excited. Well, look, Max is part of the Morbius cult. Thank you, Max, for joining our.
Then actually seeing the movie, the first half of the movie's fire.
Okay, ignore everything else he's about to say. You just said the movie's fire.
It's good.
Listen. We have to admit that post-credit scene was garbage. That post-credit scene.
Well, yeah, it was basically a League of Our Own, but worse.
Yeah, like come on. Oh, I think it has to do with friend Spider-Man. He doesn't even know who Spider-Man is.
Yeah, why did Batman show up out of nowhere?
What the hell is
Wait,
this?
is that the Morbius mobile?
Yeah. Oh no, actually no. It's a
no.
little Spider-Man mobile. Actually, I was wrong.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
And Miles Morales.
Why does Miles Morales have the Batmobile?
I don't know why,
Why
but
not?
he should be called Miles. He should be called Spider-Man on this, not Miles Morales.
Isn't it
that's
faster just to
disrespectful.
swing through the towers than drive a car?
Yeah, I don't know why. That just make it.
He just wants to run over Morbius, which seems very vindictive.
I don't believe this. No.
The Morbius verse.
The Morbius verse. That universe is doomed if they call.
I mean, like, look what they're doing with Black
Okay,
Cat in that
but what if
universe.
Morbius is connected to the Snyderverse?
You know, the funny thing is, like, I never heard a single solitary thing about Morbius's post-credit scenes at all. That's how inconsequential they were. And when I actually sat there and watched it, I was like, wait, they shifted Michael Keaton to this universe? What a shitty trade that is. So, like,
Oh my goodness.
Andrew Garfield. So MCU gets Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire and fucking Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe and Jamie Kennedy, and then exchange Sony gets Michael
Jamie
Keaton.
Foxx?
Jamie Foxx, yes, not Jamie Kennedy. That would be funny too, though. But
that would be funny. So actually,
What's the Sandman actor's name? I like him.
Thomas Hayden Church.
oh
Yes,
yeah, him,
Thomas
yeah,
Edison.
him too.
Oh, Samuel Jackson.
The reason why is Sony didn't tell
And Topher
Marvel,
Grace.
didn't tell Kevin Feige that they were going to use Michael Keaton Vulture and Morbius, which is stupid. Like, you should tell the studio that made your Spider-Man $1 billion franchise
Well,
they're using the character that they casted. That is dumb.
Well, they're gonna ruin Black Cat in the Sony universe now.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, like that's what we were talking about before we came on here. Like that's gonna get ruined.
So dumb. Like, how you How you not gonna let Marvel Studio use Black Cat for the next Spider-Man movie? I just don't understand.
Because they're a bunch of dummies.
They just want MJ again, I heard.
They just have to
MJ.
make 5 more Morbius movies, and then that's it. They're set for life.
So The Last of Us TV review, is it getting good reviews? I'm not gonna.
Hey, I'm playing the game right now.
Which part aren't you?
Amazing.
It's a copy and paste from. It's a copy and paste from the.
Yeah,
video
is
game.
it the best? Is it the best thing since the Dark Knight?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
I am so looking forward to this. I know.
I'm gonna watch it.
Is it the
RJ
best
was-
Marvel movie?
No. This
I'm
is.
gonna spoil the. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna spoil The Last of Us 2.
No, Anthony, don't do that. 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, those are
Sounds pretty
fake
good.
tomatoes.
Fake tomatoes.
Are you gonna watch it, Max?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a watch party if it's Sunday night.
Well, oh wait, it comes out this
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Oh wait, my bad.
Well, I mean, today is Wednesday. That means the pub is going to be busy tonight. So.
Well, here is some actually good DC news that shouldn't be controversial. Well, maybe it will be. Some people don't like him. Greg Berlanti.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wait, isn't he the guy who did the CW stuff?
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Yeah.
was.
They
He,
created
just
the
remember, he's
Arrowverse,
responsible
and
for the
then-
Flash lightsaber shit.
How the heck does he?
What is
Look at
this
his smile.
for?
Yo,
Look at his
that's
smile.
specifically
He's
made
like,
for you.
I can't
No,
wait
it's
to fuck
not.
up
That's targeted advertising.
Dang man,
No,
he's trying
it's
to call you
not.
Cubby.
He was not.
I don't wear tidy
responsible
whities.
for-
Look
Prove
at his
it.
smile,
was-
though. He
he-
just looks like
he
he's
was-
like,
he
I'm
was
gonna
not
fuck up another
responsible.
No,
superhero.
come on, Axel. You can't be toxic and go after a man's smile. Like, what does
He's
that
a
have to
good
do with
guy,
It's
anything?
evil.
bro.
He's
He's not
evil.
He's a good.
He looks
No,
evil.
he's not, bro. He's a good guy.
He
bro.
created a whole universe on a small budget. What do you expect?
That's true.
A micro budget.
Yeah.
You know, it was good for a
Right.
while, but then it
Yeah,
was
it was
overdone.
good. It was good.
Yeah, well, he just
Arrow
he
season 1 and 2 was
create
good.
the show. He just doesn't write and stuff. He also created Titans. He created Doom Patrol. He created Stargirl, and then
That
Flash,
guy's
Green
not-
Arrow, and other stuff.
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a nose little movie.
It looks
perp.
like it's about to like touch his wee wee.
Okay,
Oh,
come
no.
on.
Hey, I said the censored part. I said a censored word. I didn't say the real world.
Oh my goodness.
Craig is
Also,
a huge
but-
talent, and the impact of his prolific and powerful storytelling on Warner Brothers and audience and our culture is just wow, said David Zaslav.
Of course.
He began his career with us. We are incredibly fortunate that he will continue to build and grow our TV studio into the future.
He also has
No.
many deals. He has many deals with Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and HBO. Yeah.
I
Warner
mean,
Brothers,
honestly,
yeah.
though, isn't he the best person for the job too, though? Because he's experienced like everything. Like he's not going in fresh.
He's experienced with
if he
doing
He
gets-
was
a lot of
also
stuff,
involved with the Ruby Rose stuff. So
yeah.
I mean, that wasn't his fault.
That's not his fault. He technically that was the problem. Ruby Rose went to the boss of the CW. He's not the boss of the Warner Brothers, and he's just the producer.
Well, what you know,
He just
what
produced
do
the
you
shows.
what do you think, Devin? Isn't he a good person for the job based on his past history of doing all those projects?
I mean, I've never watched any of this dude's stuff, so I'm just basing it solely off the fact that for some number of years, everything under this guy's direction seemed to be the only decent DC stuff that DC fans were talking about. Makes it seem like he might have some ability. Sure.
He got Flash up and rolling like that. The movie division couldn't do that. The movie division took years,
Yeah,
like
there
10
was-
years to get the Flash movie out.
There
I
was
think
all
they
sorts
announced.
of shows
I think
and
they
shit.
announced the Flash movie like right after season 1 was done.
Yes.
No, the first. No,
I think
they
it was
announced
after the
first.
pilot.
Oh,
No,
wait,
it
was
the
that
first
early?
after
Oh,
the
okay.
pilot. Yeah,
God
it was
damn.
after the pilot, and then Stephen Amell came out and said, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Warner Brothers?"
And it raised the awareness of Green Arrow. People really like Green Arrow those first few seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop. I mean, it would. I mean, probably gonna make TV shows.
They
for
actually
HBO.
got to a crisis event.
That was
that
a weak
universe,
event.
so-
That was a weak event.
I
Yeah,
mean, but
that's
they
bad.
did it.
Yeah, but I'd rather you do it good.
Well, what I mean, the film division
Well, I
doesn't
mean,
do
I
it at
think
all.
the thing is, like, it seems like he might be allowed a budget to do stuff really well now. Like CW, you have to remember that if you're working on with the CW, then you're being artificially hamstrung by budget constraints.
Yeah, they're literally
And the
giving
willingness of
every character,
actors.
like their own show or some shit. Like, bro, you barely have a budget. Relax.
Yeah, and like there are
like
plenty of good actors who probably don't want to, be associated with the CW show.
I mean,
the
it's
thing
the, I
is-
mean, some of the actors, it's their only job.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
George,
I mean,
George,
the thing,
oh, go ahead, Anthony.
the thing is that I mean, he does more stuff outside in the CW budget. If you give him a good budget, he does good and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd like to see
And-
what he
and
does
yeah.
with a bigger budget.
You
You
know
have
what?
to be a realistic what TV shows were back in the day. And
Yeah.
basically when he started, it was different experience than streaming now. You didn't have when he started the Flash in the CW
Arrow.
verse in
Yeah.
Arrowverse, there wasn't a huge streaming component for shows. You
Nope,
had to
it was
do
Netflix only.
You had to do filler episodes and long seasons for syndication and all that to make it profitable, because that's how shows made their money back in the day. Got syndicated in the season, so many episodes, so there was a lot of filler, and then to keep that profitable, it's actually a very tall task to do. I give him a lot of respect, and I hope. Okay, Axel.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm just.
So do you think the
I
Snyderverse
hope
should
the bigger-
continue on the CW?
Oh my god, stop
No.
it, Isaac.
Oh my god, we gotta bring in Sony. I just.
But Isaac, do you give Berlanti any respect for what he did?
Yeah, I mean, like y'all said, he had such a small budget and he still made 3 fantastic seasons of The Flash, Green Arrow, Superman Lois. Like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bad, but at the same time, like, he didn't really have much to work with. Imagine like being given DC stuff, but you can't do Batman. You can't do Superman for a long time. And now you have to like kind of make up your own, like you have Flash. Like, who would have thought the faces of your DC universe would be Supergirl, Flash, and Green Arrow? Like that's
Excellent
weird
point,
lineup,
Isaac. He did it without Batman and Superman at
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, and
Without
it's like
Batman
just
and
imagine
Superman.
being told that. Like that's such a like weird lineup, you know?
And he's like, okay.
I mean, it's essentially what happened with the MCU when they started off with C-listers that nobody cared about, and all of a sudden they're household names. Like, he has that ability. At least he exhibited the ability to do the same thing that Kevin Feige and Marvel did on a smaller budget on a smaller stage.
Now I have a question though. Is his new, now that he's still going to be with Warner Brothers Television Group, and he's going to hopefully get a bigger budget, is he going to be working directly with Gunn? Like things are going to interact with each other, like the movies and the shows are going to interact with each other?
I would assume so.
Yeah, because I mean, I think because James Gunn, come on, like James Gunn cannot do anything by himself, So like, I think Greg is probably gonna help him produce a couple of shows on whatever they call the new app of HBO this year, and he's gonna help him produce stuff on there with a higher budget and stuff like that, and yeah, so and yeah,
I hope that this relationship with him and Gunn works well together. Is that's my other? It's not a concern. It's just my hope. Like if they are actually going to accomplish the thing that I worry about, and I get called a hater just for mentioning it. When they say, "Oh, we're going to have movies, television, comics, and video games all interact with each other," and they couldn't get one of them right, I'm like, shut the F up and show me when you can really do it. Show me, because I don't have any confidence that you could do even one, let alone combine. That's very significant. If they can do it, I'm going to be there cheering. Like, just to clarify for my pal Isaac, if they actually accomplish what they said, I will be rooting them on. But they couldn't even get the movie universe or complete the movie universe. And now we're supposed to believe the 10-year plan where the movies, comics, video games, and TV shows all are reliant on each other and work, and I just don't see it yet. I mean, at least, well, show me the money. Show me. Is that fair, Isaac?
That's what she said.
Is that fair?
Oh, I mean, sure. I mean, I can't change your mind.
No, I mean, but you're confident that they could suddenly accomplish all that when they now, if Gunn on his own, like but working with Zaslav, I just thought, well, what
Well,
if
you
a
also
show?
have to remember
What if,
Peter Safran's there too.
yeah, but
Yeah, we'll
what
never
if a
get split on
show
him.
or a video
He's
game
too
or
busy
comic?
skiing with Zachary Levi.
But what if?
Oh
Absolutely.
my god.
But what if one of these projects is integral to the storytelling, but it doesn't make money, so they cancel that specific project? It's going to start to all fold in on each other because Zazzle's like, well, this didn't make money. And then Gunn's like, well, we need it to tell the whole story. I just don't trust Zaslav is the issue.
The thing with comics is that video games, first of all, I don't know why they're doing video games. Video games take a long time to make. You can't rush video game. You have to let the video game companies, developers do their own thing. Yes, you're the boss of DC, but you cannot rush them. You have to let them take at least 3 or 4 years to make a video game. Or maybe
It's
2.
also it's
Depends.
like weird having to ask your audience to buy video games too.
Yeah, that's kind of like that's a big.
You know, because like me, I'm not a big
Yeah.
video gamer because of the prices and all that. So I don't know how you're gonna get people similar to me to get invested.
It's kind of like Rise of Skywalker. When I went and watched Rise of Skywalker, like in that opening crawl happened, or it was like the dead speak, Palpatine, blah blah blah. My reaction was like, where the fuck did this come from? But then my buddy Justin told me, oh, it was actually like a message that was broadcast in Fortnite. And I was like, so I had to have been playing Fortnite to understand why Palpatine suddenly showed up in Rise of Skywalker. Like that's insane. Like that's insane. So like I don't really agree with the idea of integrating games into the story or anything like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Bianca says that not all of them are going to connect, though. She's saying not all.
That's not true. He's going to connect them all. Maybe some of them, and maybe some of them, but she's going to connect them all.
Yeah, but I'm not a hater of Greg. I know Greg. People really can't stand Greg Berlanti. I'm like, why? You know, he had to work with.
Let him finish the Snyderverse.
Oh my god! No, but the thing is, he's just not he's a Warner Brother guy, but also he has other deals with other companies, Amazon, Netflix, and Apple. So like, he's now tied with one company, but he's gonna be there if James Gunn needs his help. He'd be there to help him for whatever he needs, or whatever show he needs, and stuff like that, or the story that he's trying to do.
I kind of want to end this specific topic so I can stop looking at this stupid ad.
About the beautiful ad, Max.
Brian, Brian, are you happy that Greg Berlanti's going to continue? He got re-upped for the television part of Warner Brothers Discovery.
Good. That's about like the only really successful stuff.
Yeah, he got the Flash up and running like that.
Yeah,
he got a great.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, this is really good news, especially for the people who like the CW shows. I didn't hate them. I mean, they were good. They were good. So,
I mean, look what he did. He did what Berlanti does, what Abrams doesn't. He actually gives you something.
Well, he produces. You know what I mean? He does his job. So
I mean,
produce and release the show out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to actually go back and watch some. I definitely want to watch Superman and Lois because I was really enjoying that. Except for it still had that padding effect for Superman, like the first Shazam. But I want to go back and watch some Flash seasons, and I would do I kind of want to watch the crossover events without watching all the shows, and I don't know where there's
a guide to do that. You can watch the crossover events without.
Yeah, but I want to watch it without. I don't know where to start. Like where.
Yeah, do you start with Flash or do you start with the World's Tomorrow or the show?
Yeah, Legends.
Legends Tomorrow.
Imagine like 20 years from now, like people trying to get into the MCU. Or like 10 years from now. Like imagine how much.
Well, that's easy. There's a starting point. Like with certain parts. I mean, with the CW verse, it's like you got like Arrow, season 1, and then season 2, Flash shows up, right?
Yeah.
And then Legends of Tomorrow spins off of that, and then I don't know much more than that, but so
Yeah, well, I'm excited. I feel like that gives me more confidence that there will actually be a product put out. We'll have to see about the quality. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, we will find out next year. Whatever we produce with Warner Brothers next year, probably.
All right, here's an interesting article. Which listen, you know how I am. I'm not gonna. It's about Batman.
Oh boy.
It's giving suggestions for the next Batman. I thought I'd take a look at it with all of you to see what you think of this list. 12
a list
best actors for the next
Samuel
Batman
Jackson as Batman.
Hey, yo, motherfucker, I'm Batman.
Oh my god.
So let's see. With Nicholas Hoult just shows up on every list.
He would be a good Two-Face, but no, I don't
Well,
think
he was in the
doesn't have-
running. He was in the running. He was second behind Robert Pattinson, and he
That's
was in
true.
the running for that movie.
That's
So
true.
If Warner Brothers call him again to play Batman, I would not be surprised because he was in the running. He was second in the running.
Thanks, Bianca.
So, yeah.
Hope you do good tomorrow. Yeah.
Bye.
Have a good night, Bianca. Yeah. So if they call him, hey, like Nicholas, you want to play Batman? Sure, he'd probably take the job.
I mean, I like him. I still don't see him as Bruce. I don't know. I mean,
he'd be a good Two-Face. He'd be a good Two-Face or something. Or maybe the Matt.
Dang, you just called him Two-Faced.
Kit Harington?
McQueen.
I don't see the Kit Harington.
I can see.
He's in the MCU.
I can see Richard Madden. I can see Richard Madden.
Yeah.
I can't see Kit Harington.
I like Kit Harington as Jon Snow. I haven't really liked him as anything else.
I mean, he hasn't been much else.
He's playing Black Knight.
I think Sam Worthington could have been a good Batman. No.
What about Ben Affleck?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Oh wow! You just blew my mind, Isaac.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hey, speaking of
Richard Madden.
That's a young Richard Madden.
All right, so out of this list, we each got to pick a top 3. So far, it's not doing that great for me.
The Lannisters send their regards. Next.
Renee Sean Page. I've been seeing him pop up everywhere too, because Bridgerton.
I don't see
I've never watched Bridgerton.
I don't see it.
Yeah,
Apparently, he's like a sex symbol for the ladies in Bridgerton.
Oh,
the
wow.
ladies
I
like.
don't
Can you confirm this, man?
Hey, Jade.
I don't know. I never watched Bridgerton. That's what I
You
heard.
don't have to watch it. You just have to see the guy. Like,
Oh,
you
hey
think he's
Jade, how's
sexy?
it going? John Hamm as Batman.
Hey.
I will absolutely take that.
I think maybe yeah, they're going for a younger Batman, right?
Yeah.
Again.
No, they're going to act.
Oh, come on. This list sucks. He's Adam Warlock.
He would be a good. He would.
Hold on. Let me.
He seems very Jack Nicholson.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Is he gonna cast as the Joker?
He seems very Joker-esque. He looks
It's
like
the
Jack
eyebrows.
Nicholson with the
No,
eyebrows.
he does. He would be a good Lex Luthor. That's my take.
Yeah,
I could see that too, actually. I could see that too.
Actually.
I mean, yeah.
Or Joker. I agree. Joker. Oh my gosh. Joseph.
No,
I don't
come
see.
on.
I don't see this
What?
guy. as
What
Batman.
does the Stranger Things? Eddie from Stranger Things.
Oh,
I like him.
He
No.
looks too happy to be Batman.
Carl Urban or Anson Mount. Those are good.
Oh, Anson Mount could be. Oh,
Anson Mount would be good. Anson Mount would be good.
He'd be very
If he
cheap.
doesn't
actor.
come back as
I
Black
also
Bolt.
think
Joseph
maybe,
Quinn, he's got a very soft look. He looks
Yeah.
very.
He
Yeah.
looks- I don't know.
He's more Robin
I also
than
think
Batman.
Joel
Jason
Edgerton,
Ackles.
maybe.
Yes, I would love
I
him.
could see it. I
Didn't
could
he-
see it for sure.
Didn't he voice him in the
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
the movie?
He do.
He's,
Yeah.
Yes.
he's
Yes.
Soldier Boy in The Boys. Show that
And he's already done the voice, so you're good. So
Yeah.
He has experience.
people like Jason Ackles. So
and he's got a huge fan base too. You know,
very
he
much.
does.
that helps. That helps. I know my wife is one of them.
And have him talk like Soldier Boy in the Batman movies.
I'd have to give her a hall pass for Jensen.
Clip that.
Hey,
What
I
that-
would.
Wow.
He's quite.
I mean,
a
as long
specimen.
as he could watch, right? Wink, wink.
I don't want to watch necessarily.
You don't want to learn a thing or two?
You don't want to do this.
I have so many videos of myself. Okay, Axel. Max. Oh, come on.
Oh,
Max, it's your
Max.
fault for saying so many out of context things.
Yeah.
Max,
I
like, hit
think
me, hi.
I think the direct just took a list of popular actors from rumor casting and threw them into a blender for an article. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what they do. They just, fire. Like, no, not
It might be
Bro, not really, bro. Like, if you start,
How old is too old?
yeah, like
they
old
want
is
they
too
want a
old,
Batman
yeah.
that's like still in middle school, basically.
Yeah, just get the
you
one
can't-
from Gotham.
They
Jake
went Teen
Gyllenhaal?
Titans,
Nah.
but with the Justice League. Oh.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I could see it.
I could see it, but that's very Christian Bale-esque.
Yeah.
Bring back Christian Bale. There we go. We got it.
Oh,
Thank you,
hell
Devin.
no.
Just
Please,
kidding.
I'm about to go Grace like Jessica Chastain or Jake Gyllenhaal. No, I'm just kidding. I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I just don't like. He's not.
Jake Gyllenhaal's awesome, man.
No, he is awesome. He is awesome.
Why are you Jake phobic, man?
I'm not. He's just
What you got
hasn't
against
been
Jake?
bringing-
Is it because he was in Brokeback Mountain? Is that why?
No.
Well, we got him, boys.
Yeah.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
I'm
got it.
sorry,
truth is
Jade.
out. Oh.
All pass is great for maintaining a strong relationship. Ask my ex. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Fair enough.
Yes. Okay, Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm up for it. Jamie Dornan. Ooh, 50 Shades of Batman.
Is that
50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Why not?
Max is like, I love that movie.
If that's, I would have to say no, only because what clips I've seen of that movie, he just didn't.
He looks so
Well, you don't like his-
Oh, you only saw the clips?
I'm just
Tell
seeing
us
like
more, Devin.
you recognize the dude on sight. I saw a trailer.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So I got some show and tell real quick. Check it out. I went and got pizza with the fam. Oh yeah, with the
Ooh,
leftovers.
Oh,
Nice.
my
BJ's
goodness.
Brewery.
Are you gonna share
You
that
know,
with
we
us?
have one near my house, and I've been meaning to try that.
I love
place out.
BJ's.
It's not too bad. I got the buffalo chicken pizza,
Heyo.
deep dish. Bam.
Nice.
Are you talking about the BJ's? BJ's. They have a really good right here.
Yeah, and their beer's pretty good too. I had a couple
That is
sips of
true.
the sampler.
That is true. That is true.
Nice. So
Sorry,
no
I
one's
didn't
on
mean to-
board for
Didn't mean to detract from that one.
John David
Washington.
Washington.
John David
No.
Washington.
Nah.
That could be interesting. I mean,
He could
Well, he
play a
has worked with
young.
Pattinson.
People,
play
I think he
young-
could be a good Two-Face, maybe.
What about
That is
Jon
true. Or he
Stewart?
could play
Wow,
Jon Stewart.
Max.
Yes, I could see that.
No, he's got the beard going. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Jon Stewart, the comedian, for a second. I was like,
No,
they're
Green
putting him up for
Lantern.
Batman. Jesus
No,
Christ.
Green
No,
Lantern.
I know that. I'm just.
No, we should also have the comedian as Batman.
Yeah, let's get
Let's see him as
Bill
Jon
Burr.
Stewart.
Let's get Bill Burr as Batman.
Who the hell is this?
Who the
your
fuck
mom.
is this guy?
He
I've
doesn't
never
feel
seen
like a
this person
Batman.
before.
He gives me
They
more.
look
He's
lost and
27.
confused.
He looks like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, this guy, no.
This list
Lucas
sucks.
Hedges. Who is he? Wait, hold on. Who is he from? What is he from?
He's from Over the Hedge.
Best supporting actor, first.
Oh,
performed in
Manchester on the Sea. Okay.
This list sucks.
And you know what? Honestly, these guys at the bottom of the list are probably going to be more likely to be the guys to get cast, just because like they'll be
cheap as
more
fuck.
budget friendly.
My top pick
Yeah,
would
they'd be-
actually
they'd be
be
cheap.
Toby Maguire.
Tobey Maguire has Batman.
Jensen Ackles, Jake Gyllenhaal, Jamie Dornan, or maybe John David Washington would be my top four.
Because of the
right
beard?
there. Yeah,
How
I
many-
mean, he just looks too
How
kind.
many years would we have to deal with hearing about the worst shit from like a race bit Batman?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, what
my
would be your
God,
picks out of this list, Devin?
Just imagine Ryan
You
Kendall's
have to pick.
reaction.
You have to pick. Who would be your picks?
Out of this list?
Yeah.
Ben Affleck.
Oh, we're gonna get some.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Vince
you kind of
Vaughn.
had that.
Maybe Gyllenhaal. Maybe you honestly like I was watching a show. I forget what it's called, but it stars
Breaking
Richard
Bad?
Madden. I would cast Richard Madden.
Richard Madden.
I can't go wrong with Game of Thrones, man.
He was
What
great
about,
in that show. It's
what
like
about
the Bodyguard or
Bryce
something like
Dallas
that.
Okay, Richard Madden. All right, I
Bryce-
can see it. Brian, do you have any picks from here?
Yeah, I'll take the Game of Thrones for 500, Bob.
I'll take,
Can't go wrong with casting a
Jason
Game of
Bateman.
Thrones actor, right? Gene Grey.
All right,
No, and besides that, Icarus died in the Eternals, so yeah, he's free.
All right, George, what do you think?
I like Nicholas Hoult and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay, Axel, do you have any?
Vince Vaughn.
From the actual list, Axel.
Oh, yeah, Jensen Ackles.
Jensen. Okay.
Oh,
Anthony.
stop the boy.
Nicholas Hoult, Jason Ackles, and Richard Madden.
Nicholas Hoult doesn't have that jaw. I'm sorry, he doesn't have the jaw.
Maybe you could play Robin. No, I'm playing.
Isaac, who would you pick from this list as the takeover Batfleck?
George Clooney. I'm just kidding. Either Jensen Ackles or
Seth
Jake
Rogen.
Gyllenhaal. You know, either of those two.
Okay. I'd like a better list, but there were some decent ones on there.
What about Jenna Ortega?
Did you just say DC?
How old is this Batman gonna be though? Is there like any...
I don't know. We'll
I hope it's not like Pattinson age, because I feel like
No,
I would like to
hopefully,
differentiate, like have a Batman that's at least year 8 or year 7, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have a Batman that is 30 years old or 32, whatever, and just be in Batman for 10 years. Something like that. I like,
Or just have like a Bruce Wayne that's not even Batman and just have him fight crime without a suit.
Yeah, basically the show Gotham.
Hell
Wow,
yeah.
you're really wrecking shit there.
Yeah, I know, right? Very fucking cool, huh?
Whoa.
Well, you got an Xbox too?
Yeah, and
You
I
still
got
have a VHS.
Yeah, I know, right? And I got a Wii right there.
And that's real physical media.
Damn right.
Oh wow.
Can you get Zack Snyder's Justice League on VHS?
Nah, I don't think so. Actually, we could watch Zack Snyder's Justice League.
No, Warner Brothers will strike us
no,
down.
you could get it on VHS, but you have to pay a lot of money.
The Mandalorian. Is this a new Marvel thing? I'm sorry. Star Wars just feels a bit like Marvel right now.
Mandalorian's doing pretty good. Scary new villain guard.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait.
Wait, who's that
What's
guy?
the article about, man? What the
It's
hell?
just about
Look
Spider-Man 4.
Shush.
The last Wolf?
What is it about?
it's just an image about one of the villains from the next season of Mandalorian. New villain guard. It's kind of like a variation on the Gamorrean guard, or the what are those Praetorian guards?
The Praetorian Guard. Yeah.
Yeah, look at the helmet's a little different.
They're kind of like Snoke guards almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks cool.
Those guards were awesome.
Yeah, so this take on the guard looks similar to those that popped up in the Last Jedi with some minor difference. I think it looks better.
Like The Last Jedi?
Yeah, The Last Jedi is awesome. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's Max's favorite movie.
No, I did like that scene when they were in it.
Yeah, The Last Jedi had some pretty awesome scenes, even if you didn't
did.
care for the movie.
Yeah, like,
It had some
the part
pretty
where-
wicked
where, you know,
scenes.
Man, I was cheering when
Well,
Luke Skywalker
watch
died.
Axel when someone else is talking. Okay. Please be careful when someone else is talking. Just try. Just try hard. Okay.
I wasn't talking.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm really looking forward to this. I think this looks cooler. I'm really looking forward to the season. Are we getting this and Ahsoka this year? Mando season 3 and Ahsoka?
Yeah,
this year?
Ahsoka come out later this year. Yeah.
I'm super hyped for that. Star Wars TV is in a good place. It is also exciting that they actually might be filming.
No, there's no difference between TV and film. Star Wars is in a good place, Max. Star Wars. Is in a good place.
Listen, man. Listen, brah. I
Listen,
can be
brah.
critical. I can
I
be
tell you
critical
something,
without
Max?
being a hater.
Okay,
I can
I
be
know.
critical
Can I-
without
can I-
being
can
a
I-
hater.
Can we walk together for a second, man?
We're sitting.
Max
on a
walks.
street.
What if all these shows build up to a movie?
Ooh.
What
Would you be
if?
okay
Is
then?
it,
What they
what
are.
if?
Obviously they are. So are you going to be okay with that?
Of course I'll be okay if they
Then
deliver.
Be patient and shut
Exactly.
your trap.
Yeah, at
I
least they didn't
said
reboot Star Wars.
I said there looks like they're actually starting to develop a movie now, and starting with David Lindelof, whatever, if it better or worse. The thing
Rian
that
Johnson trilogy.
the only thing that they announced so far was though that we were going to have a non-white lead, which landed with certain individuals on the internet. In certain
we
ways.
had Finn, which
No, but he wasn't a lead. Finn wasn't a lead.
He was literally promoted as the lead in The Force Awakens.
No.
Yeah, that was kind of part of the
That's a bait
problem with that
Everyone was thinking he was
trilogy.
going to be the new Jedi or something.
But they obviously do this to get free promotion. That's the first thing they say, because most logical and reasonable people like, whatever, they're being, they're doing a little virtue signal. What's the story about? And then the rest, normal people won't care. Like, okay, let me tell. Let's actually, but it's free promotion, easiest promotion first for certain individuals. Yeah, there hasn't been just a lead Star Wars movie on. There hasn't been a lot of diversity in the lead role. That's all.
We've never had like an alien protagonist.
That's true.
That is also true.
I would love that. I would love the focus to be an alien character.
Just don't make it like
Ahsoka.
Just don't make it the Ponda Baba guy. The guy, the walrus-looking guy, and the cantina bar. Just don't make it him. I don't want testicle mouth, whatever the fuck, as the protagonist. That's just unsettling.
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't want to see that either. Ahsoka is definitely an alien, but more humanoid.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I also don't like this stereotype, just like Chewbacca and some of these alien creatures are kind of like dumbed down a little bit. I'd like to see a more intelligent alien character that's not just humanoid alien. Just like
we need real alien representation.
Yeah,
like James Cameron. James Cameron.
The droids are extremely intelligent in Star Wars. Why can't we have really? I mean, the cloners were very intelligent.
The Techno Union Army.
Yeah.
Have you watched Andor, Max?
Yes, I love the Andor.
Okay. The droid in that show broke my heart.
Show?
Oh, yeah. The droid. Yes,
Max, are you an alien under the mask? And maybe that's why you really want alien stuff in Star Wars?
Absolutely.
Isaac, how do you know that I'm not an alien?
Well, you exist in a fictional world of New York, so maybe you are an alien.
Texas is not a real place, though.
No, Australia is not a real place.
Axel confirmed. Confirmed.
We got it here, FBI.
Everything is upside down.
Whoa.
Oh my.
That makes sense. All right. Well, we ready for some Flash hype?
No.
Yeah.
No.
What? There's hype?
Well, they'll be playing the Flash in Hawaii.
There's hype for the Flash?
Yeah.
No.
Has there ever been hype for the Flash? Because there wasn't when they announced it.
The one hype that I do have is the director. The director, Andy Muschietti, shares a glimpse of Central City in a new behind-the-scenes image. Muschietti.
Wait, did he say that was Central City?
No, it's Gotham.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because
that
looks like Batman '89 Gotham. But I could be wrong. Obviously.
Central City. So go down the picture.
Have you ever visited Central City in Beltray?
Yeah, I have been there.
We are bringing the lightning soon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the movie. It's not my most excited, but it's up there in the top 3.
Don't need your anti.
Good.
We only
good.
got a
listen, I don't want it to be bad. Like, who wants a movie to come out and to be bad? Just
It's
to
like
make money?
if the
Phantom Menace
MCU Spider-Man movie was No Way Home. Let's just say that.
Okay, but what if Zack Snyder cameos in this movie? Like he just shows up through a portal and says, "I'm back."
Oh my god!
Like Max, you'd be celebrating, wouldn't you, Max? Come on.
Zack Snyder shows up in the Flash.
Yeah, like there's a portal and he's like, "I'm back." B words.
I don't think he's.
No, I'm saying, but what if you saw that though?
Yeah.
Wasn't that his Teen Titans Go cameo?
Oh yeah, Zack Snyder does exist within DC, and he also was in Zack Snyder's Justice League when Lois got the coffee.
I'm a James Cameron fan, but I'm not going to see Titanic again. I don't care.
Maybe I will. I might see it.
Titanic is actually a good movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie. I don't. It's not one I revisit.
Titanic sequel coming soon.
But how is that not like just give me more money? I'm James Cameron.
It is giving me more money.
It's
I'm
not
James
giving
Cameron.
more money.
It's his ego. Yeah.
They're building the Titanic cinematic
Well, F his
universe.
ego, man. I'm cool.
No, but
I
he's
got it on
done a lot
Blu-ray.
for he's
They
done a
should
lot
make
for the
'em.
industry. He's he's remastering in 4K,
I know,
4K
it's
3D.
It's the boat sinking cinematic universe.
Everybody
Exactly.
should release the movies in
We'll do
4K.
the Lusitaria movie next.
But I'm probably not gonna like Titanic's good, but it's not like a movie I can go back to the theater and just rewatch.
Watch Titanic make $30 million on Valentine's Day next month, and you're gonna be hated.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't see Titanic in the theaters. Like
I saw it too.
Holy
I was an edgelordy high school kid at the time, so I was like, Titanic, no way.
I was only a year
Titanic,
old.
I
when
barely
it
know.
came out.
So maybe I'll go see it in the theater.
The song in it is amazing.
Netflix Luke Cage star reacts to return prospects amid Daredevil reboot.
Oh, I just rewatched She-Hulk the first couple episodes last night. Pretty decent. I don't know.
She-Hulk?
I didn't hate it. I was rewatching it. That's
Very
right.
good.
I like
it.
I like Michael
Don't be-
Coulter. I think he's great.
I think he's coming back too.
Yeah,
I don't think...
but he's kind of playing it down.
Why you want him to say I'm
when-
coming back, bitches?
Yeah. When asked if potentially returning as Cage is something he thinks about remaining in shape, the actor meant he doesn't think about Luke Cage opportunities. I just try to stay in reasonable shape just because, but I don't think about Luke Cage opportunities. It's one of those things where it's in the rearview mirror at this point. If somehow I get a call, my dance card is kind of full. But if I get a call, something happens, great. I had a good time. I'm happy, more than happy, to let someone else take on the mantle of that role. That character living on for a long time, fans are going to have that character in one way, shape, or form for the rest of their lives. I'm happy to have been a part of that for those guys. Well, previously speaking on the Rich Eisen show last summer, he shared that he doesn't know how likely it is for him to return. There is a possibility, I guess. I just don't know how likely it is. I don't have anything tangible to offer. People always ask me if it's possible, and I'm like, anything's possible, including Netflix. Oh, wait, sorry. Just joking. They live on rumors, and I go, I mean, you know, as much as I know, people read those articles. That's the exact same amount of information that I have. So he's pretty grounded in responding to this. Like, yeah,
It's
I mean, the plan in the scenes, like, is, Jessica's coming back.
Yeah, that's
he's probably
he's
probably gonna come back, maybe as a one episode period and stuff.
Why is RJ jumping the shark, saying
You know,
based on the
RJ
answer he doesn't think
doesn't
he's
like,
he just
Netflix.
means
You don't know.
he's not actively
You don't know.
Right,
Yeah,
you
you
don't
don't
know
know.
RJ. He's just not actively campaigning for it, and he's open for the mantle being. He's not gonna gatekeep the character, which kind of respect based on, you know, recent events in comic book. He's like, yeah, I had fun. Anything's possible. I keep in shape. I'm not actively trying to get. I haven't heard anything. You know.
I went and watched Megan this weekend, and before Megan, there was a trailer for a movie called Plane, where starring Gerard Butler and Mike Coulter. Like he stars in an opposite of Gerard Butler. I do too, and he looks jacked as shit in it, like Mike Coulter does. He's definitely staying in
I thought
shape.
you were talking about Gerard Butler. I was like, nah.
He looks all right. He looks like Gerard Butler. But I mean, it looks like a cool action movie. But I mean, he's definitely like retaining, you know, he's retaining MCU shape in case, you know, the MCU comes calling. Like I don't get the sense that he was like, you know, dismissing the opportunity to relive that character.
He's just saying it's not occupying his mind. He's just gonna do what he's gonna do.
He's still doing that Evil TV show, which is, you know, pretty decent. He's doing movies. He's also has some Chinese movie coming out. He's doing pretty well in that. I don't think he's closed off to the opportunity, but I also think he's like, he's not going to overplay his hand. Like if Marvel's testing the waters with Daredevil and Jessica Jones, then, you know, he's just going to stay chill and see how that goes. And if
and Punisher, I forgot Punisher's coming back. Yeah.
Brian, do you respect his response that he's just like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna gatekeep the character. I'm open to it, but I'm not holding my breath, and I'm doing my thing.
I absolutely respect that response. You know, it's not putting himself over the character or not being salty about it. So that's great.
Mm-hmm. And I think he does an excellent Luke Cage. And I got to go back and watch season 2. I never watched season 2.
Season 2 is good.
What? How you never watch it?
Anthony, what do you think of his response here?
He's
I
gonna be
agree.
like,
He's not gatekeeping the character, but he's open. He has an open mind. If he come back, he do it, even for a cameo or a small role of somehow. So
Maybe they'll just bring back the Defenders. I don't know.
Yeah, without Finn Jones.
No, I want Finn Jones too.
Finn Jones is the opposite of this. Like Finn Jones is actively
done.
like trying to get this role back.
Yeah, he's done. He's done. He's done for. He should
I
stop
don't.
asking for
I
it.
don't think he's done.
The hate
I don't
for him is
think
kind
he's
of
done.
stupid, though.
The hate for him is understandable.
What?
But I think it's understandable. Like there was a lot of stuff about him not being committed to the role and not like training the way that they wanted him to train, and it showed on screen with those lousy fight scenes.
Yeah, because it was only a stunt double, and that's it.
Yeah, so like there's a certain level of commitment that you want from your lead in a kung fu based martial arts action series, and if he isn't going to commit to that, it sounds like maybe now he's probably training to commit to that. And as far as him being an actor is concerned, I think he's a fine actor, and for the role, he's fine for Danny Rand. I don't think you need much from that type of character. But I totally understand people being turned off to him based on at least season 1 of
I wouldn't
Iron
be
Fist.
turned on, but like, yeah, I get it.
Okay, I think maybe I would. I'm just kidding.
Movie, man.
You would be turned on by an Iron Fist?
Well, my lawyer has advised me not to finish this sentence. I'm just kidding.
What do you think, Isaac? Now that Daredevil is returning, okay, Axel, we get it. Isaac,
we get it. You like pledging yourself.
No, you like playing that clip. That's another reason I stopped covering the Andy situation. I'm like, God damn, these out of context clips are gonna get me canceled. Isaac, Daredevil's returning. It seems like Jessica Jones is.
Oh fuck.
What do you think about Luke Cage?
It was great. I mean, I'm fine if they don't, but I'm like, hey, you already got Daredevil, you already got Kingpin back. If you're gonna do these guys coming back, why not Luke Cage? I think he was a great Luke Cage.
Yeah, Anthony keeps saying he's done as Finn.
Iron
Fist. Come on, Anthony.
Yeah,
I want to get.
No, he's done. He's not.
Don't you want to get?
Kevin Feige does not like him.
Yeah, well, Kevin Feige.
How do we know that?
What are you going full Josh to the nerds? He doesn't like Finn Jones. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. He doesn't like him as an actor. I'm not saying as an actor. He doesn't like
where's
his
that
character.
from?
Yeah, where's that coming from?
He's like, oh man, that's trash.
I can tell you, bro. It's just factual.
What?
Factual. He doesn't like Iron Fist. Okay.
He does. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about
I mean,
the.
Josh from Den of Nerds wasn't wrong about.
There's a new comic with Iron. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I
He might
didn't
be
know.
Asian. We might get introduced in the next Shang-Chi movie, actually, Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, that makes sense to introduce him there. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope he comes back.
They'll try
I'll watch
it
season
as
2. I only have a few more. What? I only have a few more articles here. Let me
Hey, you
see.
saw that? You saw that place in the trailer in The Last of Us.
What?
Yeah. He's talking about Axel.
Yeah, where that place where Axel is at in the trailer.
Is that the remastered one, Axel, or the
it's a remastered
PlayStation 4
You
version?
should hit Ellie with the pipe you have.
No,
that's what I'm
don't.
trying to
No. Don't hit a little.
Okay, so spoilers for the second game. So I'm not gonna spoil
Golf club be like, bro.
All right. Well, we're winding down here. We got a few more minutes, probably 10, 15 more minutes. What is this?
I'm gonna sell something to Netflix.
Proof that.
I
that
said
Isaac is full of
15 more
it with
minutes and
yours.
Crazy Joe gets here.
Oh god.
Yo,
Jesus
what's up, Joe?
Christ.
Jesus Christ!
I'm actually not Jesus. I know we do get mixed up.
Prove it.
A
Walk
lot.
on water.
Well, I know because I'm always turning, water to wine and everything. People.
I think I've never seen anyone trigger Anthony
Right.
maybe a certain Spider-Man fan.
Joe
maybe.
has a professional
No,
setup.
no,
Look at the
no.
TV. He's watching the stream on his big TV.
Are you going to start talking about the Birds of Prey? Oh wow, we're huge on your TV.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God
Please
dang.
do not
Nah,
get
that's
that
how you
started.
watch MME.
Look at
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're
It's infinity. Let's see. We're not synced properly.
Crazy
Yeah.
Joe, do you agree with
See,
Isaac that New York is not real?
There's my hands. Do I agree that New York isn't real? The
Yeah,
city?
that's what Isaac says.
That's not what I say. It's the truth.
Um,
And he says nothing but the truth.
I don't know. I don't. I've been to New York, so
Yeah.
I think it's real. I mean, I don't know for sure that like Detroit's real.
Oh,
I've never
Look how
seen
George is
it.
brainwashing it.
I've
the
never seen it
people.
with my own eyes. I
Is
don't know that
Australia
Milwaukee's real.
You mean Delta City? Delta City.
Australia couldn't possibly be real. I mean, come
Yeah,
on,
that's
an
true.
upside
Everything's
down
upside
city
down.
where everybody still stays. Gravity, they would fall right off the earth because they're on the opposite side. They would just fall right out. How's gravity gonna pull them up to the ground? Doesn't make sense.
That's true.
What's
Are you
the,
suggesting
Sabrina-
that the Earth is flat, sir? No.
What's Christina?
No, if it was flat, it would make sense. It's round.
How's the Christina Hodgins fan club going, Crazy Joe?
Oh
Hey.
my gosh.
Man, you're just being mean.
I'd love to have her. I'd love to have her on do an interview if she'd be willing.
Send her
But
an
I don't
email.
know how
She
to
might
reach her.
answer.
Yeah, I don't know how to reach her though. She's not on social media. I've been very successful in the past getting people on for interviews, but
She's not
usually
on
there's a
social
venue to
media
reach
because
out
of
to them.
Beltray.
But she's not there. I even guessed at her email address because I have some contacts at Warner Brothers. So I'm just like, well, let me
What?
because once you know
Who's
how a
got
company
contacts?
sets up their email, like at my old company, it was like first initial, last name, at company name. So once you know the convention of
format.
how, so I guessed, and I'm like, and I tried plugging it, and it didn't work. It got bounced back. So
Okay. All right. What's this? You season 4? Has anyone watched this?
I haven't watched the first 3.
Who?
What do you think about mate?
Netflix
Me?
tells
I've seen
the
the
tale
first
of 2
season.
serial killers.
me season 4?
No,
Or
you.
season 4. You
You,
as in
season
me,
4.
or me as in
Oh
you?
my
You as
God.
Me as an I.
Classic boomer moment.
You're as cringy as that Fox News host that did the same thing about the You show. Did you see that clip?
No.
Who was that?
Oh, he
Peter
does the
Carlson?
You? What are you talking about, Karen? It's like
tell him
It's
to
just
stop.
like that old Abbott and Costello routine.
yes.
Netflix loves doing serial killer stuff.
He loves me.
Yeah, they
Uh,
psychopaths. That company's born.
I don't know that the serial killer part. I was like, maybe this. I don't know.
Is it connected to the Dahmer series?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Greg Berlanti.
Yeah, the
Serial killer
post-credits
cinematic
scene
universe.
is, Ted Bundy.
Well, there you go.
AKA real life.
And then the post-credits scene for that is the Zodiac killer, and then
I just wanted to see if anyone's
it's
watched.
like
I've
the
seen the
most-
first season. It's
criminal.
good, but it's really uncomfortable. But that's only because I didn't even know what the show was about until I began watching it.
Oh,
Short round
well,
spinoff.
you got to. Well, I think you got to play Fortnite to actually understand it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Two more articles I had here. New Ant-Man 3 poster. What's your
Oh my
hype level
God.
for Ant-Man
Hey,
Quantumania, Crazy
hey,
Joe?
hey, Max, go to my screen. Wait, pop me up, blow me up. Look, it's Benson from regular show.
I don't know that reference.
You don't watch
I
regular
understood
show?
that
I
reference.
I
Oh
love
yeah,
regular
Benson
show.
from
You
Regular
don't
They have the
understand
best
that
theme song
reference?
ever.
Oh my
I know
God.
Benson
Yeah.
from Benson.
Come on.
Nah, nah,
Wow.
nah, 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 nah.
I don't know
You're
regular show. I'm
55
sorry.
years old.
Max is a boomer. He doesn't know anything that came out before the 80s.
I
He
mean,
loves
Max thought
pleasuring
they.
himself
I
on
mean,
his
Max thought they scream in Dragon Ball, "Himmy, hi, hi."
I'll
Hit
be
me,
honest-
hit me, hi, hi.
I'm gonna be honest, even I don't
Dude,
know
I was
that's
muted.
real.
Isaac, how did that make any sense?
I don't know. I just
Exactly.
speak random words.
Mecca
still
like
learning
a high,
English,
Mecca
guys.
hiney ho.
Brian, are you getting hyped for Ant-Man 3?
Yes, absolutely. This is one of the like my most anticipated films of the year.
Okay.
I love the Ant-Man movies. They're my favorite of them all.
New Ant-Man 3 poster includes clever Avengers 5 tease.
I will say I was a little disappointed by the new trailer, though.
I mean, if Michael Pena is not in this movie, I'm gonna walk out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's somebody pointed it out on the Campia show today. I think it was Aaron Cummings pointed out that it doesn't look very funny. Like they didn't give Paul Rudd any good one-liners in this trailer, and that's what you want from Paul Rudd. Like it's Paul Rudd,
I'm sure he's gonna have one. I'm sure he's gonna have a good one.
He's gonna say it's Ant-Manning time.
But the last trailer showed some of the humor. The previous trailer.
That's true. I like the previous trailer better, but I'm
So
good. I'm there opening day.
So it says at the bottom, witnessing the beginning of the new dynasty, Kang Dynasty, and it's got Kang in full gear there.
I want to
It
see.
kind of looks
Kang
like the pose from
Hello.
Thanos and the Endgame posters.
That's a good. I like this poster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'll buy that poster. I'll buy that shit.
Are you gonna buy it for your background, Max?
No, I actually have two posters in my bedroom. One is
What
The
are they?
Mandalorian season 1 with Gina Carano's character on it. On the poster.
And the other is Terror on the Prairie.
Oh my
No.
God.
It has all the Mando. No, it doesn't just have Gina's character. It has all the Mando characters. But she happens to be on it. And then the other poster I got was for Shang-Chi because I love Shang-Chi. It was one of my favorite MCU origin
I
movies.
try to call him so many times, but he only answers after 10 rings. So
I got that. That's a good one.
That's a very Muppet-esque joke.
hey guys, it's me. I'm a Muppet.
Max has a Gina Carano
Kermit
shine
the
confirmed.
Frog here. What's going on?
hey guys,
everyone?
what's up with the frog?
But Max, what about the big Mario poster behind you right now?
Oh, I just had that because I was doing a video game stream. I forgot to change
Oh wait,
it.
it's not a real poster. Oh, my
No, it's not a real
God.
poster. Fake fan.
Wow, yeah, Max, you should buy a real poster and just cover up wherever you are with that poster.
I do have real posters in my room.
No, but I mean that one specifically.
Yeah, but
behind you.
Listen, I'm a fan of Gina Carano when she was in nerd movies.
But
I'd like
Terror
to-
on the Prairie Cinema.
I'd like to point out while we're talking about Ant-Man posters, Max, I just sent you 2 DMs. The last movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp, they ripped my friend Tom off. My friend Tom Whalen is a artist who does work for Disney, and he did an officially licensed Captain America Civil War poster for Disney. And if you look at his poster and then the final poster for Ant-Man and the Wasp, they I sent you both of them. They just took his poster and
This is gonna be like Batman Gates
sounds
2.0. You know, Chris Wozniak.
Okay, here's the.
Well, you
this is
got
the one
paid.
your friend. This is the one your friend did.
That's
Okay.
that's Tom's poster, and it was Disney licensed that, so they did pay for it.
Yeah.
Max's DMs confirmed.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's
I see
me.
it.
I don't
see
see.
it.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I
The
can
move-
go. I
the
can
What are
go.
you
the
sending to
movement
Axel,
of,
Max?
This
Yeah, what
this
you
type
sent
thing,
me?
the movement. What is I sent you?
What is
a
actually
link.
talking about? In the
That was a
group chat?
mistake. Thanks for bringing that up, Ack. Big mistake. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my God, Joe's DMs have been leaked.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Joe. It has
Was
the
that a
same,
mo-
the same-
Was
has
that
the
a
same type of
Mondo
movement.
poster?
It may have been for Mondo. I know he does do work for Mondo.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, this looks like a Mondo poster.
It looks like a Mondo poster.
Looks like
Yeah, he definitely does do work for Mondo, so that may have been for Mondo.
So what DC movie was that?
What?
What?
Wait,
What DC movie was that?
That was
Poster.
funny.
That was,
It was-
Civil War.
Oh, Batman versus
And then-
Superman. I heard
And
that.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second one. I gotta rewatch the second Ant-Man movie.
Only
I
for
don't
Michael
rewatch.
Pena.
Like I just rewatch. Like I only rewatch movie twice, and I just sometimes I remember the plots. I just look up the clips to remember.
Ant-Man 2 doesn't quite hold up so well. It's okay, but
I like the Ant-Man
people
movie.
went to watch it because it was sandwiched in between fucking Endgame.
Bro, we don't know the Young Avengers. This is clip I just financed. Oh my god.
What? I mean, it's being set
Well,
up, Anthony. You don't
it's
see it.
No.
That young people happen to take up roles.
What do
Yeah,
you
young
mean?
people
They're
haven't.
setting it up, obviously, right?
I mean, 2 of them don't even exist in the MCU. In those
the
pictures.
ones on the left and the right,
Yeah.
they exist.
No,
and
they
other
don't. They're dead.
universes.
They're in the well.
The one on the left never existed technically, and then the one on the right
Yeah.
is on whatever the end of time, wherever that place is called.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
then
Yo, what is up with that hairline for Hulk son?
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, who decided that hairline? Seriously, Kevin Feige was like, "Oh my god,
It's like a tribal hairline.
Well, I
type
think it
thing.
was Kevin Feige because Kevin Feige has a messed up hairline, and I feel like he wanted hairline representation.
Max secretly has that hairline.
Yes, I do. They did Scar wrong.
Yeah, and nothing of value was lost with
Hey,
that
Puss in
getting
Boots.
delayed.
Yo,
I don't think it's as far off as you think, RJ. Young Avengers going to take everyone. Always, RJ's like, oh, that's not going to be for a while, and then they're like, no.
Oh, that is true.
I think they'll do it after Secret Wars.
Remember when he's like, oh, Secret Wars isn't going to be for like 10 years, and then they announced the slate, and it's Secret Wars after King Dynasty.
It's like, but guys,
That is not happening, Darth Poe. Keep dreaming of that one.
No, but Young Avengers, I feel like would come out after Secret Wars, but not like too far off after. Like maybe like a year or so.
Well, RJ's the one that said, "Oh, Secret Wars is going to happen for a long time, Max." And then
Young
Kevin
Avengers
Feige announced the
should
slate, and then that was like one of the ones where like RJ was like losing his shit on stream. Oh my god! Oh my god! It was like one of the most hyped streams ever. Remember
that happens all the time, though. You got to be more specific.
No, it does not happen all the time. That was when Feige announced. That's when Feige announced the two. I think even Anthony.
I do recall like little girls squealing coming from RJ. It was like,
I remember, Brian. I
was like, right.
I remember the Daredevil Born Again thing. I was so hyped for that. I was like, yeah, what the
it's 2023. Yeah, that's not that far off.
It is far, bro. That's like 5 years from now.
No,
what? 5 years?
That's like 3 years. Yeah.
2 or 3 years. That's
Anthony's still living in 2020.
We're gonna get a Young Avengers movies before we get a freaking Justice League movie.
Oh,
probably crazy.
No, Antman is getting a trilogy before.
Yeah, that's bad.
Upcoming Disney Plus series.
No,
according to trusted sources, and then Reddit.
Reddit.
According to trusted sources of the Marvel Studios spoiler subreddit.
Fuck.
Oh, come on, Axel. Mute yourself if you're gonna be coughing. Okay. So, trusted. I'm gonna mute your ass. Muted.
Why do you hate Australians, Max? Come on.
He's all right. You're muted. Okay. Trusted sources of the Marvel Studios spoiler subreddit, the Vision Quest Disney Plus series, will be finally set up with the MCU's Young Avengers. Vision Quest with Paul, with Paul Bettany as Vision. That's going to be cool. That seems very plausible. The Paul Bettany-led WandaVision spinoff is also set to introduce Viv, the daughter of Vision and possibly another member of the Young Avengers team. Insider Jeff Snyder revealed Vision's Disney Plus series to be in development on the Hot Mic podcast.
I know someone who hates that guy.
Well, everyone hates everyone on the internet.
Yeah,
okay.
Like Max hates me, so
no, I don't. I love you, man. You just interrupt with weird shit.
Oh,
Max, would you like a pet kangaroo?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Because my dog and the kangaroo would not get
You know
along.
what's crazy?
After
the stream, he announced the show. Deadline reported the show after, like this happening.
Yeah, no, just gonna be like,
the quest. Yeah.
Deadline added that WandaVision, Jack Schaefer will oversee. So this seems pretty legit. Vision Quest, if Deadline's also adding, and Jeff Snyder, it's coming from multiple sources. Vision Quest brings on the Young Avengers. I think Vision, after watching some of those animated projects from Marvel, isn't Vision a part of the Young Avengers? He like steers them along. I don't know.
He helps them.
So
yeah,
so a young team is gonna have like, I don't know, a robot character as their mentor.
Isn't that Invincible?
No. Yeah, it's also Young Justice.
Yeah, Invincible.
Red Tornado.
Yeah,
Darth Scipio says, "Hey, Mad Max movie. I'm thinking you look like Baby Hulk with an extra layer of fat."
What the
Thank
fuck?
you. Thank you. I don't know.
You're welcome. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that happened.
We might as well go to 2 hours, I guess. 10 minutes.
W.
Oh, come on, man. Okay.
What?
Anyone have some topics you want to talk about? Anything you're enjoying lately?
So did you hear about that Zack Snyder fella? I'm just kidding.
Oh my
I had
God,
Snyder in my
man.
stream today in my chat.
Any words on the MCU mutants? They say they're working on it very early, so they're working on it. They confirmed today on that line. So they're working on it.
I'm happy that Wolverine and Deadpool is really happening. Also, that Deadpool's coming back. Remember all the doomsayers that were suggesting that Disney was going to Disney-fy Deadpool, and then it was going to be a disaster. And now we got Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah, check this out, Max. This is what I'm doing.
Is that from Watchmen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo,
Nice.
that's from Smurfs.
Okay, relax.
That blue nipple.
No, the show TV show Watchmen, that looked like a Smurf.
It's Jake Sully.
No, it looks
He
like
was looking bald.
fucking handsome Squidward.
Oh yeah.
Crazy Joe, what's on your radar?
Oh, I'm enjoying the new Quantum Leap. Tulsa King was really good.
Oh, I put that on my watch list. Tulsa King.
I just finished it at the end of the season when he go to Antman.
Whoa, come on, Anthony.
Movie. And I know I'm behind the curve on this one because it came out months ago, but I'm just now starting to watch the Let the Right One In TV series. So far, it's pretty good.
There was a TV series?
Yeah, it started in October. I mean, it's already done. The whole series is streaming on Paramount Plus right now, but I just started it.
I that's one I really want to see is Tulsa King. I put on my watch list. In the other Jonathan Majors movie that was, after watching Top Gun.
You want me to spoil it?
No, I don't want anything spoiling. What the hell's wrong with you, bro?
Kratos died.
Isaac, anything on your radar?
Oh yeah, I'm making a 10-hour documentary on exposing Mad Max to Mandalorian.
It won't take 10 hours.
I already got a lot of testifying. I already have a lot of people testifying.
Videos of himself pleasuring himself.
Oh my God!
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
The joke's old now, Axel. The joke.
Yo, RJ and Max about a debate now.
RJ, get out of here, bro.
Yeah, RJ.
Why?
No, he's allowed here 10 minutes.
I was here the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, only I get to be the only Latino here. Come on, RJ.
This is all that RJ can afford us anymore. Is 10 minutes of Go ahead.
Yeah, 10 minutos para que se vaya.
I'm gonna expose Isaac one of these days.
How come Hans never says hey hi to me?
What's up, Hans?
Because you're not Devin or Brian.
RJ, how was Raw?
It was fun. I sat right behind the pyro though, so when it went off, it was very loud.
That shit is hot as hell from a distance.
Yeah, I was. Next time I won't sit so close to the pyro. I'll probably sit closer to like the middle area, but it was fun. I had a good time.
What'd you think of this Quantumania trailer? Pretty lit.
I liked it a lot. The biggest takeaway I took from it is that it seems like it's a very strong script. I really like the writing, especially like the emotional connections they're making between the characters and what they're kind of doing with that. Kang especially looks fantastic as always. I mean, I'm very excited. I will say, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, although I don't know if the average person's gonna like be as excited because they're like, who's Kang? I know a lot of people watched Loki, but like they may not make the connection. It's the same character. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just assuming wrong. I don't know, but
Vinnie Mac is back and Steph is out for
yeah. That's the whole WWE thing's kind of weird because right now there's some conflicting reports on what's going on, but
is it helping ratings go up? Is that why they're doing this, or is this really real world
this
stuff?
is an ego trip from a maniacal, evil man whose ego is so large he can't stand the idea of his family doing a better job than he ever did. So it's basically like an episode of Succession. If you ever watched that show, playing out.
Also similar to like the Lakers.
Pretty much, it's going to make for a very interesting documentary whenever it happens. but
no.
it's not good. It's not good for talent. It's not good for the fans at all. It's pretty bad, actually. Hopefully, they're not selling to Saudi Arabia, because that happens to be like the worst thing ever. Because you're taking a publicly traded company and going private to owners who don't respect the history, with a maniacal man who is an egomaniac. So that would never go very well. So yeah, and there's probably
ostensibly
that too,
under the
Jay.
purview of a legitimate murder.
Yeah.
I just find
mean,
it funny
Saudi
that
Arabia?
Comcast always get outbid.
Well, again, Saudi blood money, man. I mean, they have a lot of money. So I mean,
Yeah, but they always get outbid every time they try to get a fucking company. They get outbid. Comcast is
yes,
trash.
I mean,
Let's just admit it. They're
no,
trash. They
well,
get
Jason
outbid
has.
every time they try to get something.
Well, dude, just that comment. He retired and left because he was a disgraced CEO who got out as a sex pest, paying off women for doing some pretty abhorrent things. The FTC or the whatever business commission is investigating him currently. He should not be coming back in any capacity, but he has that power or influence and refuses to leave because, again, he is an egomaniac. So even the shareholders and the board, before he replaced all the board members, said, what you're doing is not good for the business or the shareholders. But again, he does not care about that. So it's just it's a very complicated situation.
Is it worse than Warner Brothers?
Much worse.
It's
Warner
very
Bros. Is a
different.
win.
It's a very different situation. It's hard to really compare, but they're both bad for a variety of reasons. But this one, I think, might actually be worse. Yes.
Warner Brothers is not owned by a royal family that's currently committing a genocide in Yemen.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
As far as we fair point. I mean, we don't know everything, so
Well, that was what I was going to mention. Saudi Arabia story may not be true. We're hearing conflicting reports. Like, they're saying it's not true. Some people are saying it is true. They're just going to deny it for a couple of days before making it official. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on exactly, but it's a very scary time to be a WWE fan or a pro wrestling fan.
WWE
So.
has a really long and convoluted history with Saudi Arabia, though. I would
They
be surprised
do, yeah,
if
because
it
that was
wasn't
the Vince thing.
true.
Because Vince wanted to invest with them. So,
well, my wife got me the new game the old game for the PS5. So that's my. I want to play the wrestling game.
That might be the last one you ever
She
get
got
for a
you
while.
2K18?
22.
Or 22? That's a long time ago.
Nerd.
Crazy Joe, I need some really hot takes before we go.
No, please, no.
I don't know. What do you want? Give me a topic.
We can make up some hot takes. Just on the spot.
Oh, I have an idea. Hot take.
Kevin Feige should just reboot right now. Everything.
Yes, I
just
agree.
reboot.
Okay, CJH. CGH loves reboots. He's like, reboot this and make them all with underwater.
He wants
He's
the trunks on the
annoying.
heroes.
All right, here's my hot take. James Gunn should start his new DC universe not with any of the Justice League characters, but with the Hanna-Barbera superheroes. Space Ghost, Falcon.
Hey, we did get Blue
Captain
Falcon in that
Caveman.
Squid movie.
He jokes, but
That's pretty. Yeah, that's
Live
actually.
action
Oh,
Captain
I'd
Caveman.
pay to see that. I'd pay the shit out of that to watch that.
No, I was going to say, like, I would actually love to see a Space Ghost movie. That actually would be really cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would like to see a Space Ghost movie, but who would be Space Ghost?
Weren't we
Mark
supposed to
Wahlberg.
get a Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe starting
Yeah,
with that
with-
Scooby?
Yeah, kinda, yeah, but it never materialized.
I wanted a
You're getting
Captain
a Captain
Caveman
Planet
movie.
for that.
You get in a Captain Planet movie.
I did my best not to talk about the DC and Snyderverse tonight. So
You just
Oh,
brought it
come
up.
on. You just brought it up.
I have something that might be a little bit of a hot take,
All right.
depending on how receptive you are to it. I saw something trending earlier where they were really talking shit about Mindy Kaling's Velma.
Oh
show.
yeah.
And,
I think RJ was talking shit about it too online.
I decided to watch a trailer for it because I hadn't watched anything about it, and I watched the trailer and I was like, you know what, this doesn't look that bad.
It's not. It's going to take longer than 2 minutes to go over my thoughts on this. But, the TLDR elevator pitches.
That's awesome, Jake.
It doesn't look like the worst thing ever, but the synopsis they put out is so snarky and self-indulgent, and you're changing a kid's property to be something that it's not, and you're like trying to be very edgy for the sake of being edgy, it feels like, and I don't always appreciate that. Now, I have to see the show in its context. I mean, like I said, it doesn't look horrible, but I don't understand why you just don't make an original adult cartoon versus trying to change a property to be something it's not.
Wow, RJ sounds exactly like the Geeks and Gamers. It's
No,
pretty much
no,
the
that-
embodiment
'cause I'm
of
not-
what they
I'm
say
not
about
trying
everything.
to.
That's
Changing
kinda-
something.
No, I
That's funny
understand.
because the trailer I watched was literally addressing that very point.
Right, yeah, and I kind of thought that was amusing, but there's aspects of it where I'm like, but you're kind of, it feels like a very self-indulgent show too, because it's Mindy Kaling's personal pet project and she voices and plays Velma. And it also feels like a vanity project a little bit. Like you're dragging down the other characters to lift her up. You know? I don't know.
That's kind of how I felt about the Harley Quinn animated series, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed it, but I'm like, this is a character who originated on an afternoon 3 p.m. all ages series. This isn't a character who really lends herself to a mature, like, you know, we expect that from Sandman and Preacher, but I'm like, Harley Quinn, is this really the character we want to turn into like a mature audience's show?
I like that Harley Quinn show though.
I liked it too, but like I had mixed feelings about it because of course my daughter wanted to watch it because she likes Harley Quinn, and it's like it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, Max, if you want to pull up the synopsis for Velma, you'll see
that's
what I'm
the
talking about.
conflict. That's the conflict of trying to serve. Like when we were all kids and a lot of this stuff was new, it was very easy for them because they had one target demo, the kids. But now we're all old ass dudes, and they are also, a lot of us have kids. I don't, but a lot of you guys out there have kids. So now they have to serve both demos. Like they have to do stuff for the older audience who were kids when these characters were created, and they have to serve the new audience, which are kids who are kids now. So, you know, keep that in mind when you see something that might not necessarily be made for you.
So, Devin, did you go back to Chipotle?
Yes, the other day actually. I got a salad though, so no wrapping
Nice.
involved.
Nice. So they couldn't have possibly screwed that one up.
It was impossible for them to screw that up.
They forgot to add the bowl.
They
They forgot the corn mix, dude. Because if they forget the corn mix, it's over.
Unbelievable that this man would throw a burrito in the trash after they.
Don't worry, I ate it straight from the trash. I was right there.
Isaac was like, "I'll swoop up on that."
You know, there are so many moments in my life that are literally like Larry David moments, and I swear I was seconds away from a Larry David moment there because I was going to get it out of the trash after I threw it, and because I was like, I should have given that to, like, you know, some homeless person or whatever, and I was gonna get it, but then I knew someone was gonna see me, like, you're getting trash out of that. I was like, no, I'm giving it to a homeless person. And it's like, what?
That's even worse.
That's even worse. Like the Chipotle's right there. You can buy a burrito. I bought this burrito. I'm just pulling it out the trash to give it to a homeless person.
As the homeless person, I actually did want to go pick it up.
You know what? There's a lot of homeless people in New York City, which is real.
No, it's not. Come on, George. Let's not lie.
Isaac, you got
we're all adults here.
Hey, I'm Marsha now. I turn into Marsha. Sorry.
We're all adults here, George. Come
Isaac,
on,
you're
Max just put Crazy Joe in church.
You're denying.
I don't know.
I'm in the Marsha spot. You're in the Peter Brady spot.
Yeah, well, I was gonna mention, Max, if you want to read it before we go, you can read that Velma synopsis. I don't know if you read it yet.
It's gonna be cinema.
Yeah, I don't think
you
Max
could
wants.
read it if you want.
Nobody
I'm taking my mask.
read,
I'm getting demasked. I need to
Okay, hold
shave.
on. I'll read it. I can't bring it up because I'm on my phone, but I'll just read it aloud for everybody to hear.
Nerd.
At Crystal Cove High School, Daphne, Constance Wu, is a popular mean girl orphan who deals drugs because of a dark family secret. Her boyfriend, Fred, played by Glenn Howerton, personifies mediocre white richness. His mansion holds a dark secret, and he has a teeny widow privates, a subject of much conversation. Quote-unquote, Shaggy has become Norville, played by Sam Richardson, a newspaper striver who's friend-zoned by his beloved Velma. He worries that he's a beta male. Remember that lame humor concept from 20 years ago? That's the synopsis for the show.
Yeah, that sounds cringy. I won't lie to you.
I'm a VHS.
Oh yeah,
guy
that's
myself.
definitely a cringeworthy synopsis.
That sounds like something Max would write. I'm just kidding, Max.
Sounds like
Hey, I'm
sounds
not
like
obsessed with betas.
Beta.
sounds like something
Top G Max.
certain people would write.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't hurt me.
Top G.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, Anthony. It's like this is the living embodiment of all the fear mongering they say.
But
It's
that's
like,
the point, though. That's the point of it. They wrote that specifically
Yeah.
to twinge that nerve from that contingent of people.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Hey, just imagine what it's gonna be like when the Marvels comes out. It's gonna be a crazy time.
It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna
It's
be
woke.
horrible.
It's woke. It's
I already
woke.
got my thumbnails ready. I'm
just saying, like
put
YouTube,
those
like I
in.
might take a break from YouTube for like a month when that movie comes out.
Wait, you
'cause it's
talking
gonna
about
be
the
so
movie
bad.
or the movie itself or the videos?
No, the conversation around the movie.
Oh, I'm gonna
because-
love it when it succeeds.
When
I
do
think
you think the bubble on woke outrage is gonna burst?
It's never. I thought it was. It's never going to.
It's just waiting for something else to take its place.
Hey, I'm trying to make money. I'm gonna pretend to be angry, okay?
No, it's an individual thing. I think
know
once
what?
you
I think
personally
we
get
should
to a
create-
point where you just can't take it anymore, with like the outrage. I mean, because honestly, I mean, how often can you be outraged all the time?
You know what?
Like,
You know what I think? I think me and Isaac should create our own site called Nerds and Players.
Well, and honestly, people
Sounds
are
like a
upset
weird
about
sex
something. They just have different angles on it online. Like people are upset
Like,
about
for
the
example, The Last
Snyderverse.
Jedi.
And it's there's different things to hate on all the time.
Yeah, like
But
like Max hates on James Gunn.
the specific thing around wokeness, though, is like there are a contingent of people that recognize that they can grift off of that particular subset of
There's
grievances.
always
'Cause
always
that's what it
gonna
is.
be-
It's a grievance factory, basically, where you feel aggrieved by these slights against
There's
white
always
men
gonna be-
or et cetera, et cetera.
There's always going to be a market for it online because online is one of the last places where people could just spout a lot of stuff and feel like, given excuses as to why they don't fit in with the rest of the world. They are aggrieved people. Not everyone online, but there's a lot of people online that feel like that, and they're looking for reasons that they don't feel like that they belong. And these people give them excuses. So like, oh, it's because they hate you, and it's because, all these other factors as to why you feel like this and you're, lonely online. And there's a big market for that, for people
right
that feel like they're out of touch with society.
it's not your fault your life sucks. It's someone.
Yeah.
It's not a phase, Mom. It's my real self.
I keep saying it's become such a code word. Like when these guys say, "Oh, this is woke, this is woke," it's become a code word. It's their way of saying, "I hate something because it's got women, minorities, or gay people in it," without having the balls to admit that they're racist or homophobic or misogynistic.
Oh yeah, for certain.
You're erotic.
Yeah, Blue Beetle's woke. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just kidding.
It's not that they have the balls to admit it. It's instant cancelization. I mean, that's
not for their people, though. Not for their consent.
Whoa, trying to make money on YouTube.
What are you-
No. The truth of the matter is they're trying to make money on YouTube, so you can't outright say that. You just have to try and skirt around that and kind of say it without actually saying it to make money.
Well, I mean, besides the identity politics, lots of people make outrage videos. Crazy or Angry Joe does. They all do it about hating stuff. It's just a different angle. That's what I've come.
Maybe I should change my name to Happy
Max
Joe.
makes outrage.
I should make a video hating
yeah.
the state of Texas.
Yeah, I the difference there is I believe I'm being genuine where people were putting on a show. I think Angry Joe tries to. I really try not to hate.
Boys,
Well, maybe they're
so
being.
you-
I was gonna
I mean,
say,
you hated
Joe, if
that-
you want to change your name, you could have changed it to Angry, but then that's already taken. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be happy Joe, Jolly Joe. I want to be Jolly Joe.
Listen, I love loving. I don't want to hate on anything or think of all the. They actually actively think about, oh, this is going to be trash. I'll make so much money. That like gets them excited. No, that's not me.
What kind of excited?
I don't know. I think on an individual basis. I think it's like how you kind of called me out the other day about Star Trek. So it's like, I think we
We're a little
We all have that one property that we're gonna sit there and we're pound our chests about, and we're gonna, we're all hypocrites. I mean, like Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, man. Like,
Hey, I happen to like hippos. Okay?
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph were definitely
there's things that
hypocrites.
we do that
Hey, you're using the Lord's parents' names in vain. I'm just kidding.
I just go for the low dangling fruit.
All I'm just trying to say is that, like, I keep constantly saying that YouTube is a giant glass
Oh,
house.
that's adorable.
Okay?
I'm
And I think
sorry.
the most best that you could possibly edit. There you go. But no, just
is that a gorilla?
mind you, man, don't worry about what they're saying. Worry about what you're saying. Who gives a rat's ass?
I worry about
good
what
Lord.
Max is saying. I'm just kidding.
I don't want to see that, Axel. Yeah,
That's what she
Spend all that time
said.
worrying about what somebody. Well, you got
Max-
a fire in your backyard. What the hell?
Max thinking of ways to cancel Isaac.
Do it,
Yes,
Max.
I am.
No
Well,
balls.
actually, it's getting close to 1 o'clock.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the moon now. Okay.
Thank you,
No, let's not
panel.
end it.
Brian,
Let's not
Crazy
end it.
Joe, Devin. Go sub to Crazy Joe, Devin, Brian, Axel, RJ, George, Isaac, and Anthony. No, Anthony's just here.
Subscribe to Anthony.
Yeah, the real Twitter update is fucking garbage. What is wrong with Elon Musk?
Also, I did a stream before coming on here, so check that out if you guys haven't already.
No, don't do it. He's a New York conspiracy theorist.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
No.
check out.
I'm just kidding.
Streaming? What's that? I'm a working man now.
New York is woke.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
how's
we are
work
woke.
going?
We are a very
RJ?
woke city.
I legally cannot talk about it. Sadly. So
You're on NDA.
RJ's an immigrant.
yes, I'm under NDA. So
Well, NDA of what?
confidentiality agreements. I am legally binded from discussing anything.
So stop asking about anything.
Wait, disgusting of what?
Wait, your settlement with Bill Cosby?
Oh,
Anthony, I'm gonna stop now. Oh, all right.
I think it's time to end the stream, Max.
Wow.
Okay, that was actually funny.
All right. Good night, everyone. Yeah, go
No,
check
Bill
out George's
Cosby.
stream.
Bill Cosby was in New York.
Good night,
last week,
everybody.
actually.
See y'all
Why are we
later.
talking about Bill Cosby? I'm ending this.
I'm joking.